dream in my suitcase hard. I sleep where I can, wake up in the dark. I keep on moving till I find that spark. I got a dream in my suitcase hard. Keep a memory in a photograph. When times are good, good times don't last. I keep on moving through and moving past, but I got a memory in a photograph.
We were young and we were free, two runaways in an impossible dream.
All I want is to be loved by you, loved by you, loved by you. All I want is to be loved by you, to be loved by you. I keep a ghost in my suitcase heart. She keeps me company when things get dark. I keep on waiting for that brand new start. I keep a ghost in my suitcase heart.
We were young and we were free, two runaways in an impossible dream.
All I want is to be loved by you, loved by you, loved by you. All I want is to be loved by you, to be loved by you. All I wanted was a thick and thin till the ship goes down the bitter end. All I wanted was a hallelujah, to be loved by you.
There is no place like yesterday where we're unbroken and completely unafraid. There is no place like yesterday except you're waiting. Oh, safe and warm, keep holding on through the storm. I'm on my way. All I want is to be loved by you, loved by you, loved by you. All I want is to be loved by you, to be loved by you. All I wanted was a thick and thin till the ship goes down the bitter end. All I wanted was a hallelujah, to be loved by you.
guys. Hi, Ayumi. Yo, can we get a shout out for Ayumi, please? Actually, I'm doing it. I got time. There you go. Getting everything ready. Love you guys. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Love and appreciate you. Can I tell you how amazing Ayumi is? Like, the fact that she was willing to spend her time with me for like a couple hours or a little bit more, depending on how things go. Not gonna lie, it was like, oh man, I'm nervous. I don't wanna mess up anything. I love her so much. Just ate dinner, had chicken potatoes. Ooh. Guys, please go check out Ayumi. She's amazing. I love her to bits. And she's gonna be talking with us in a little bit. And I can't wait. I'll do my usual introduction and stuff like that, and we'll go right into it. Also, thank you, Spence Rust, and Bricks87. Thank you so much. I got a story to tell you guys about that one follower, Spence Rust. That reminds me, I need to actually go into the game and do my my upkeep. Oh yeah. Nom. I just went to Costco and got like the hot dog. Because I'm just simple like that. My mom... She's like, I'll get you food, don't worry. Oh god, I love her. Love you guys. Anyone who's watching this from the Midnight Bar, hello. Anyone watching this on YouTube, on both YouTube and Twitch, thank you so much for inviting me into your homes. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Remember, you're loved. Alright? Mwah. Shadow Tiger, hello! Hi, bestie. All you, my besties. All of you. All of you. Thank you, DJ, for checking up on the mods. Even though I told you to take a break, you're the only mod I've got by my YouTube. I need to get more people. Alright, everyone. Here we go. Intro time. Let's do it.
There's a voice, there's
no! Ayumi! Oh no! It's happening. Oh my god. I swear, you guys. Hello everyone, and welcome to Thursday night's stream and just chatting. My name is Midnights in Valhalla. I am the owner of the Midnight Bar in VR Chat, nightly bartender, Twitch partner, YouTube variety streamer, and first generation virtual market ambassador. Hello everyone. Hi. Oh, hi. Something got thrown at me. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hello everyone. Hello Null. Hello Vashon. Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome to my bar here in Warudo. Good to see you. Everyone who's at the Midnight Bar in VR Chat, thank you for inviting me into your instance. If you're currently making an instance and you see me, thank you very much for checking me out. By the way, also, thank you very much, John. Enjoy the Cloud Crimson, okay? What? Here you go. There, enjoy that. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you again for inviting me into your homes. I hope you're having a good day, evening. If you're coming home from work and having a rough day, or you need some place to be, and it was kind of rough and you need somewhere to hang out, well, hopefully tonight and here is going to make you feel better. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Crane. Hi, John. DJ, enjoy your Clouded Crimson as well. 2 Clouded Crimsons, yes. Thank you, guys. Tonight, and I noticed I've seen a lot of you guys in here too. I saw, of course, Ayumi, which Ayumi is waiting in a little bit. I just want to say hello to everyone before we start. Elise, hello. MLG, good to see ya. Ruben Echo Chan, hello. Welcome to the bar. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I got my water filled and ready. Because you want to get in? All right. Hold on. All right, guys. Without further ado, I'm just going to zoom in on here. Hold on. Let me get her in. All right.
Not.
Hold on. Give me a second, chat. Hold on. Wow. And then, of course, are you ready? Bum, 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 bum. Bop. And hi.
Hi. Well, I was just teasing you,
No,
but hi.
Whatever. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome to the bar. How has...
I just realized I'm flipped. I can flip myself. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Give
go
me a
for
second.
Well, DJ, thank you for redeeming my outfit. And now I guess I'm just casually in my bar now, and I'm not actually working. So, yeah, there you go. Or a special occasion. Oh my god.
That should fix it. There we go.
Hey, so yeah, thank you once more, Ayumi, for joining me tonight. I am so excited to have you on because I've been trying to do a little bit more collabs with my friends with chattings because I always love to yap, and last time we had chat and we were just talking about games, and I know we're probably gonna be talking about all sorts of stuff too. Hi Jordan, good to see ya, and thank you Fizz for stopping by too. And not only that, but just, as friends, just, jamming, having a good time. And I love you very much. Yeah. I'm so, oh my god, you don't even understand. So, first and foremost, before we do talk more, I want you to introduce yourself to all my regulars here on my side. So go ahead, go right for it.
Hi everyone. My name is Ayumi, your virtual Onesan, guiding all net neats across the digital world.
Yeah, and also not only that, but one of my good friends that we've actually known each other for like, oh god, now it's been what, since like a year, I think, coming up, or even more, like
Something like that.
Yeah,
I
because
think we've seen and like known of each other for a lot longer than that,
yeah,
though.
yeah. I mean, I think when we started really getting to talk with each other was when
Was
we first did
VCAT.
VCAT,
Yeah.
which is actually one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about right off the rip. Congrats again for getting in for the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you were kind of sad that I didn't go for the second time. I just been this year has just been really busy. I got some
Very
things I
busy,
wanna,
yeah.
Yeah, and I've got family and my first time around with VCAT, which was great. It was just I tried to move things around. It was my first big thing because honestly, I never thought possible that I would even get into VCAT. And then when Shadow told me
Oh,
about...
so you weren't prepared.
No, I wasn't prepared. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw this in as a joke because why not?
As a joke?
Yeah, because I didn't think I was going to do it. It was the same with my OC. I did it as a joke because everyone knows me as a guy. And everyone's like, so... why you
Wait,
just...
what? You're a guy? You never told me. I thought we were all having girl talks constantly.
Oh, well,
oh my god.
hey,
how could you?
I'm a
you left me
femboy.
in the dark.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. It was so much to handle. No, but that was also a joke. It just kind of blew up, and I'm like, you know what? Why not go for it? And it just kind of ended up being where I am now. And like, so when Shadow told me that when my name came up, he was just like, no, we need Midnight here. I will take no for an answer. And then I was one of the extra ones apparently, and then I got in. And we got to like talk with each other more and do some stuff. And I'm really glad to actually like get to know you more and be your friend. And you know, just because we're both fellow Canadians, we both live in the great white north up here, and it's just, which by the way, can I tell you?
True North, strong and free, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Especially with the rain that I've had for like 4 days straight, feels more like England than anything else. That's what I feel like.
I mean, that might feel like that for you, but I live coastal Western Canada, so rain's very normal for me.
Yeah.
Like lots of rain.
Well, usually when we have rain, it's usually kind of like sparse here in between. But recently, it's just been rain.
If anything, like we need more rain on the
Yeah.
West Coast because like
Really?
summer's coming up, so it's gonna be like forest fire season.
Oh, true, right. And I have
Yeah.
a friend of mine who lives in Edmonton. So that's a big thing too, because I know usually around, I think, what is it? Usually around July, August that the forest fires get like way more prevalent usually. And I know that, I mean, scientifically, like, forest fires are good for the trees because then they grow and it's healthier for them. But when you're kind of like in the thick of it and you have all that smoke coming by and it's like spreads over, it's always like really rough, especially if you have asthma. I had a friend of mine at the last forest fires that happened last year. It went into New York and it was like red. It was just like red as heck, and it was
Our skies were so red, and it's easy to get blinded because like you can't tell where the sun is, and so people just like look out and squint and be like, oh, what's that up there? And they don't realize they're looking straight into the sun because like the sky looks so hazy, and so you just end up hydrate. I'll take that sippy too.
Want to join me? All right, heck yeah. Especially when the sky is orange haze. Yeah, like I remember like in California has it as bad. Like they had that recent one that went over close to the actual Hollywood sign too. Like it was very, very close. It looked almost kind of like out of like a game. Like one example, like Dead Island 2. Like the whole entire area of that was on fire. And it was kind of crazy how that was. But like it was the Eston fire. That's right. Thank you, Elise. And the one prior, it was so dark. There was this one Amazon driver took a picture of where they were, and it was so dark, and all you could see was the fire, the glowing of the fire, and nothing else. That's scary to think. But I see you smiling. Sorry, you're adorable.
So I'm copying you with your hands.
I'm sorry. I usually I had a friend of mine who always likes me in the bar, and I've always asked my my guests about I swear to God, girl. This is like, I feel like, you know how I feel when it comes to like retail business? Because we've always talked about that too when we used to work in retail businesses. Me working at Picture Shop, and you said you worked at EB Games, right, at one point?
Yeah.
Right. Did you ever like use your hands a lot, like when you're like expressing to people when you're trying to sell a product? Or
I mean, I'm a decent amount of a hand talker in general. It's just for me, sometimes I really dislike the tracker for this because it's not 100% accurate.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah, like it gets shaky.
But like in VR, I'll talk with my hands a lot and stuff. So it's why I usually don't have. I usually have like emotes on the hand gestures disabled.
Yeah.
So that I can just talk with my hands. Like when I did RP in VR chat, I would always have it on like a menu instead.
Yeah, and like I'm most of the time I'm usually doing my my streams in VR chat with my bar there. And a lot of my friends always like going there because it's a good time. Everyone can like chill and chat. And you've been there multiple times. We've had like parties there together, and especially during the first.
I've never been to your bar when it's been like regular open hours where you're actually bartending.
Are you
So-
sure? I swear you went to stop by for a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. Well, we have to change that then. You should stop by and like.
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah,
to. That sounds
just
nice.
Come by, and you don't have to have a sub or anything like that. You're my friend and your guest. You're
Oh,
like,
okay.
you never need that. I'll give you. You know what? Just for you. Hold on, because you know what you did.
No.
There you go. There you go. You're VIP now. You gave me VIP, so now you get VIP. It's only fair. I love you.
Aw, love you too.
And so yeah.
No homo.
No homo. No homo. One of the biggest things that I used to do in retail was I used a lot of my hands by like showing different types of products. Some people would like. My manager would always talk to me about, hey, you should sell this product, or you know, when someone's buying an Xbox 360, you should try to get them attached with it, you know, like a
The
controller,
warranties
yes,
too.
the product service plan. But hey, you know what? I've used it enough with mine that.
Would you like a gameplay guarantee with that?
Would you like the product service plan with your Xbox 360? Because we cover even longer with the battery that's in it. It doesn't last that long. All that. Or the,
I found that I would never push the gameplay guarantees unless it was like a handheld console game or like so for
Headset?
example, or obviously like controllers and stuff like that. But
same.
for example, like the Switch games and the like 3DS games and stuff like that. That was an easy sell because I'd be like, hey, you throw this in the laundry accidentally, well, you're covered. You know, like it's in your pocket with the chapstick. You're good.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing with like when I mentioned about the Xbox 360 back in the days when those were brand new and they were just into circulation with PS3 is the hard drive that's in there was only 90 days. And then if it broke, then it wasn't covered after that. So when I mentioned about the product service plan, it was because if you remember the hard drive, I think it was like a 250 gig if you remember those days. And it was like a default one with it. And also, okay, let me go
Look at
your
this
Nebula.
one.
All right, you want that one?
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
this one. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
give me a sec. Nebula, gotcha.
It looks cool. How's this one in game too?
It's pretty cool. Like, I mean, when it comes to drinks, originally me and my friend were. Oh, that's so good. I like it. Pour it into your cup and just take the drink. Like, I like it in my little shaker cup, which, by the way, I love that. The gamers, let's go. The waifus, yes. Actually, I have a lot of friends that get gamer subs, and I know I should tell. You know what I need to do? I need to get my friend, and because I'm.
You want the sponsorship? I can hook you up with my reps. Like you can have it easy like that.
Yeah.
You guys want? What code do you want? What code? Code MIV?
MIV,
Maybe?
yeah, MIV, yeah, I'd love that. That would be great. I was gonna say, I'm gonna tell my friends before, like, if I get in, but before now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell my friends to use your code. So like it's just I'm gonna make sure that they use it.
I want to work towards the shaker. So.
Yeah, and you can go ahead, plug in your code. What's your code for your
it's code ARA, ARA.
There you go. And hey, give some support to my wonderful bestie Ayumi. And also, another thing too, like, because I forgot to mention this as well, is that, do you remember? Okay, so I told this to Shadow, and I want to ask you this. You remember the days of the PlayStation Vita, right?
Yeah, of course.
How
I used Vita.
yeah, did you have one yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long did you have it for? Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it somewhere.
What? Really? Do you still like
Yeah, legit.
What? That's
Because like I
awesome.
played the Project Diva games on it, and there was a couple other like JRPG exclusives on it too.
Yes.
Um,
Now here's the $100 question. Do you have Valhalla on the Vita?
no,
No, you don't have that.
no, I don't think I think that was like past when that came out. It was like past Vita Prime days, anyway. So
because I remember Valhalla being on the Vita. That was like the first of that time because it was back in the game came out in 2016. And I completely
I think I discovered the game much later. So
Oh, it wasn't
'cause
because
I got it
of
on
me,
Steam.
right?
So
It wasn't because
no,
of me.
no,
Okay,
it was
cool.
like at least a few years before.
Yeah, and did you
I say a few, but I mean it's probably like 5. I don't know. I don't know.
We're calling 3
I'll have
5
to-
at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Okay, go in and hack into the net. All right, get in. Yeah, no, like I had so I was mentioning this also to Shadow. So when the Vita came out, I had the day 1 release of the Vita, and we could only get it after the day of. So once if there was some left, we could pick one up. So I bought it,
Oh.
and I had Uncharted because it came with Uncharted. And so
Oh no, I did play pretty early. Last played December 3rd, 2016. Okay.
wow. So that was
Playtime 9.7 hours. I did not finish this game.
I feel like
6 out of 34 achievements.
because I think
Let's install that.
I think you can get through the game under 9. So technically speaking, you probably beat it. I think.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think I beat it.
Well, now I'm
Probably
gonna.
just had it open because the jams are pretty good.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, funny enough, I am good friends with the composer for the game, which, by the way, amazing artist Michael Kelly, or Garrod as he goes by. He has been a super nice guy. I chat with him from time to time, and he's done so many different.
Weren't you thinking of getting some BGMs done by that?
I wanted to. It's kind of difficult to because he's so busy, but he was always interested in doing one for my OCD because he actually he actually flirted with my OC because he really thought she was hot, and that was amazing. That was such a compliment from him.
When do we get the DLC? When are you added as DLC?
Do you imagine? I would love to be, because I've speaking of like bartending games, I've actually wanted to try and go for Project Mix, and maybe, just maybe, make a cameo, because I'm also good friends with the creator of that game.
I'm so excited for that game. That's gonna be so much fun.
Right? And they got, like, I think it was almost $125,000 already on their Kickstarter.
I mean, you should be able to use like Live or something else to overlay your avatar in the game.
Yes. And I'm gonna, because I did that before with my old model for, I think it was the Backrooms, and that was a lot of fun to try out because I never did before, and yeah, those types of experiences are just so much fun. And oh, Mikey Havocan, hello.
Hi.
Welcome in. I see some of your lovely netnies coming in here too. I know some of them too, like Bashan. Good to see ya. I see you, Dad.
Sean, Shadow Tiger.
Yeah, can I say I love your community. Your community is very sweet, and everyone is so like sweet to you. Especially, by the way, congratulations so far on your donathon as well. Like already at like
it's going really good. We're over 2,500 now.
Yeah, like first day was what, like $2,000 or something, or like $1,200 or something, like almost right at the beginning. Which again, I'm so proud of you. You're working and getting all this stuff, and I know one of the goals was having Midas say something. What was that goal for
Midas makes me do something.
Yes, has she already?
So
Yeah, go ahead.
not yet, but apparently we are gonna be doing something tomorrow. So
How you feeling for tomorrow?
we'll see what horrors she makes me put up with. We'll see.
Well, hopefully it's nothing too terrible and you can actually live past the day with it. 'Cause
Probably not too terrible.
I love her. And also, not even, speaking of Maya, she's actually gonna be joining me for the next Just Chatting that I do 2 weeks from now, which I'm very excited. She's also
before her hiatus, right?
Yep. She's going through her hiatus, which I'm sad. I'm sad.
I'm sad, but I'm happy for her.
You know
She
what?
seems to have
Don't
found
be
something that she really wants to pursue. So
yeah, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened, and great things are gonna happen with her. And I know for a fact that she's got it in the bag. So I'm happy for her, and she's so funny. Like, I remember talking to her with a call, and we were just like going back and forth about just gaming, because we're all gamers. So like when we talked about how she got all those crazy gifts off her throne, like she just got a violin off her throne recently, which is crazy.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, excuse me? And she's like, and I was like, you better back in the call start playing and make me go, holy shit.
Where's your throne?
My throne's in there, exclamation mark throne. It should be in there in the bottom of my my bio there, right there.
There we go.
Yeah, you can check it out if you guys want to, but everyone always just focuses over on subs and bits. I try and tell them don't have to worry about my throne, but if someone does, then it's fine. But
you should put Instacart cards on there too. That'll help you with groceries. I highly recommend it.
I should do that because I have I think a DoorDash one. I had a Twitch
Yeah.
one because I wanted to. Okay, cute thing with that one. I wanted to use so some of the money I sent to you was actually by my community because I wanted to send some money towards some of my favorite
Aw.
streamers as a birthday gift for myself. That was the reason why I had it there, and I had that in the description.
You're so sweet.
So yeah, well, I want to because I've.
Also that the vinyl player that you got on there, highly recommend that one. I have that one.
Oh, the Audio Technica.
Yeah, the Audio Technica one is
Yeah,
good.
which by the way, I'm using right now the AT4040 microphone. I'm totally not sponsored by them. It'd be cool though.
I would be so cool. I'm using the AT2020 side address.
Ooh, I like how we're just like ASMR stream one. Anyway,
Actually, that was I need to warm up into that.
you know
That wasn't quite my best. Let me take a hydrate here.
Yep, hydrate. I hydrated too.
There we go.
And my entire chat died. They're just absolutely melting from that. Yep, there you go. I'm dead. Love you guys. But yeah, no, I'm so happy to be able to be in such a wonderful community with you and with Midas and so many Dr. Paradigm as well. Para is a sweetheart too, and being in this position that I am now, I never thought at all possible that I even got here. I even was like, how the hell did I get partner? How the hell did this happen? I didn't expect my bar to hit 8.7 million, by the way. That's where we are now, 8.8 million almost in VR chat.
Wait, for visits?
Yeah, for visits, yeah. So, and I actually, funny enough, some of my friends at Canada Computers go to my bar. And I actually have a good friend.
That's crazy.
And he never knew it was me. He was like, wait, you're Midnight? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, what the hell? So, it puts a big smile on my face. But not only that, it's just hearing hearing people and their stories about the bar and how many good experiences, good and bad. I get both. It's part of the whole thing of owning that bar. Of how they've always wanted to be a bartender themselves. I've also mentioned to people, it's well, if you're becoming a bartender, just know it's night and day difference. You have to learn how to mix and stuff and mixology, all that jazz, compared to a game where you're just dragging the ingredient in and then spawns a drink, right? Like people have been doing earlier.
Now, I've never been a bartender. However, I have been a barista.
Oh,
which is kind of similar.
Well, now here's a question for you then. Have you played Coffee Talk?
I have not played Coffee Talk.
Oh, that's definitely something to do if you ever get a chance to with your net needs, because it's a great game. And actually, funny enough, I'm going to be doing don't mind me, I'm grabbing another drink for.
All good, all good.
Here you go. There you go, Liz. Enjoy. And yeah, we've been doing. I have a couple of my streamer mutuals and friends. And one of them is Weiss. He's one of my mods, and he voices some of the characters. And we've been doing both episodes. We're on Hibiscus and Butterfly, and let me tell you, it is such a the art is gorgeous. I love pixel art. I'm such a sucker for like really good detailed pixel art. And so if you ever get a chance, and you ever do it, please let me know. I would love to do some VA with you, and I would love anything. But yeah, and it's relatively a good price. I think it's only like $20, about the same price now.
So if we were to do voice acting for Valhalla, which characters do you think I would suit for voicing?
Oh, Kiramiki. The idol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, easily, because you have a very pretty voice, and I know you can see it. Yep. See, even John agrees with that. Also, thank you, Death, for switching back. Well, I'm back into my my work attire. Hi, Sturk. How you doing, hon? Good to see you. Good to see you. Barista is coffee bartender. Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
you know what? You've got your hair down right now, so let me. Where is that lamb?
Oh, we're gonna have. All right.
There we go.
We're having a relaxed night, and I think that's good to just be able to get the hair down and just vibe. Yes. So, you said you were a barista at one point. For how long?
At least a year and a half or more.
Yeah.
I worked at Starbucks, so but this was early Starbucks. This was quite a while ago. So this is back when they had the more enforced dress code, and everything was a bit more, I guess, professional. Not that it isn't now, but you had to wear a button-up shirt and black pants and nice shoes, and it was
you had to look presentable.
Very presentable.
Basically the dress code.
Yeah, there was a dress code. Apparently, I think I read an article about them bringing back the dress code, and a lot of people are upset about that.
Oh, I guess it just is because it's that is.
Well, having to buy a whole new wardrobe for work can be expensive, and even though Starbucks was generally a higher paying fast food position, even higher paying fast food positions don't really make rent these days.
Oh, Sturk, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Ayumi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I take it you used to also do latte art too. Did you ever? Were you able?
No. There's not really time for that. The thing is.
Oh, okay. Because I know in the game you can do that, and they give you that option, which is really really cool. I tried to do it, and
I think it's more of those privately owned little coffee shops that don't get a ton of influx like Starbucks. I worked at a mall Starbucks, and it was the worst kind of mall Starbucks because it was right underneath the escalators. So we didn't have our own pocket of a store. It was more we were kind of out in the open. And the thing is, I worked morning shifts a lot of the time, opening shifts. Yeah. But our mornings would have to start an hour and a half before the mall itself opens, because we'd have to serve coffee to all the people coming in for their jobs at the mall. So
I know one of my my friends used to also
the summers would get so warm because our refrigerators put out heat, and then there was no air conditioning because we're just essentially in the center of the mall underneath that escalator, a set of escalators. No. So that, and we couldn't change what music was playing, so when it came to holiday season, it'd be the same playlist of Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And that would go halfway into January too.
What?
So
that's so lazy, man. What the heck? Wow. God, no, go ahead, continue.
What was great though at the time though, I'm a big tea drinker, more so than coffee personally. And Starbucks and Teavana had a thing going on, but I don't think Teavana really exists much anymore. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
But like I'd get discounts there too, which was nice.
How many, by the way, how many subs are you at right now? I don't know. I think, actually, 1 minute, hold on. I know if you put /goal, it'll give you a, oh, actually, perfect. I got it right now. Perfect. Bam. There you go. I got you. Don't worry. Take it easy, DJ. I told you relax tonight. You got a lot of stuff, and I appreciate you. So one of the things I've also had as a friend who, funny enough, this this cup that I have right now that has the water in it is also Starbucks. It's a yeah, it's one of the
So what's your go-to drink at Starbucks?
Oh, jeez. I haven't been, okay, so true story. I haven't been in Starbucks in like 10 years.
No.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
You can still give me
Hot-
your
they
go-to
have
drink,
hot-
or they
it was
might
like-
have it.
I think it was like ice, like an ice cap or something like that, or just like a hot chocolate. I wasn't really like a mood.
Okay.
So I'm a basic bitch. I'm just
Basic bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like a iced caramel macchiato kind of person.
Ooh.
And then I used to go for like a soy matcha tea latte.
Yeah.
With 1 extra pump of whatever syrups in it, because they've changed their recipes over the years. But these days, I used to only go for soy milk in the green tea latte because
Yeah.
I felt like that just tasted really good together. But nowadays I get oat milk in everything because it tastes good, and that's one of the options they have now. Almond milk is always good, kind of meh. The soy milk's okay, but it does have its own distinct flavor.
Right.
Because I became more and more dairy sensitive over the years. So
Oh, and meanwhile me,
So,
I've been like chocolate milk because I love chocolate milk.
I mean, I love chocolate milk too. I'll still
Yeah.
drink it, but I might feel upset tummy if I don't take a lactate pill.
Oh yeah, because the lactose tolerance and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Man, us getting in our age and me being myself and just like going over like even myself, like I've been trying to get a little bit more into water because I'm very terrible at hydrating myself, which I need to do more because I'm so busy at like everything else that I completely forget to drink my water. And then
Oh.
I'm just dehydrated a lot, and I gotta be careful with that because it really is. Oh, speaking of that, aw, cheers. And
Cheers.
so I've realized over the course of like my life is that I have been trying to more and more now. Especially with Hi Jax, love you too. Good to see you, buddy. How are you?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, no, I was just like usually I don't like if I'm going. Oh, one thing I like to do though, because we've got more Tim Hortons than we do Starbucks around, at least in my part of the area that I live in.
That's just everywhere in Canada.
It's just Tim Hortons, like, and I'll go in and I'll get those. Have you ever had those pumpkin spice, like the pumpkin cookies, or like they're like or muffin during the season?
The muffins, yeah, those are. Oh, do you mean the ones that had like the icing in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
those are
Yeah,
so good. I like the
yes.
red velvet ones too. They had the red velvet ones at one point too.
Oh my
Really pretty
god.
good.
I love. Okay, so I like how we're just like fangirling over like just freaking cars and stuff. So usually now, my usual like if I'm going to Toronto or usually in my areas, for breakfast I'll usually get like a
Oh yeah,
blueberry
go to
muffin.
breakfast. Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
I get a nice
What else?
blueberry muffin, and then I'll either get either an ice cap or I'll get a chocolate milk and just stick with that. And that keeps me awake because, funny enough,
I am a bacon bagel belt enjoyer.
okay, I need you to try and say
The
5 times fast.
bacon bagel belt, bacon bagel belt, bacon bagel belt, bacon bagel belt, bacon bagel belt.
You know I did it. Heck yeah. Why? You know.
Because like, for those who don't know, it is a bagel breakfast sandwich. So it's got bagel, egg, lettuce, tomato. But then you can choose either to have sausage or bacon on it, and I always choose bacon.
I love bacon. Like when it comes to like.
But oh my god, that back when they had the pretzel bagel,
Oh my god.
I miss the pretzel bagel so much.
I forgot about those. I thought they still had them. That's how far it's been. Since No.
There was like 3 specialty bagels that they came out around the same time. It was like there was like the French toast bagel. There was the pretzel bagel, and then there was some sort of like it was like some sort of spicy cheese bagel or some sort. I don't know.
Can I tell you how much they've expanded over the years of Tim Hortons? Like, I just remember when it was just like donuts and, you know, simple things, right? The coffees and
Remember when we got fresh donuts?
Oh my God. Do you remember
In-house donuts?
Yes, yep. Right here. Yep, I remember those days. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh man, and now it's just like I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know when Burger King took over, at least the company for Burger King took over.
Yeah, they bought. So this Tim Hortons isn't even Canadian owned anymore.
Yeah.
Also, the coffee supplier for Tim Hortons has changed. Now McCafe or McDonald's coffee is the old supplier of Tim Hortons. So if you miss the old taste of Tim Hortons coffee, go to McDonald's in Canada.
That's so funny because my dad.
You didn't know that?
No, because my dad ended up actually going to McDonald's McCafes to get, because he started liking it over there than over at Tim Hortons. So
That's funny.
So the fact that you mentioned that confirms it then that was the case. That is interesting to know. Thank you for the little tidbit. That's tidbits. Thank you for the little tidbit.
Timbit. Yeah, the little Timbit.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite? What do you go for Timbits?
Okay, so I like the powdered filling, like the strawberry.
The powdered jelly filled one. Yes, those are the
classic,
best.
Yes.
And then the second favorite would be like the plain glazed ones for me.
Yes, especially if they have like the sprinkles on them. Sometimes like you can even just have them standard, or you can.
I'm like, okay, so I'm like 50-50. 50% of the time I like the chocolate ones. The other 50% of the time I could pass on it. So normally if there's someone who really likes the chocolate ones, I'll just let them have it.
Yeah, I mean the chocolate ones are not bad. Like I'll usually like.
They're not bad. Like
have one and have it just because I feel bad to.
The honey crullers are also pretty good.
I've never had the honey ones. Oh,
really?
Because I usually stick with. Okay, girl. I gotta tell you.
So
this.
so are you a just I will choose? You like choose which ones you want every time, or you don't get assorted?
Sometimes I get them assorted because my friends just do that because they don't know. They just like, here, I got some Timbits for you, and I don't get picky with that. But with the honey ones, I never get, because some of my friends, they don't like them. They usually just get like you know, the sugar powdered one. You know, they just sprinkle all that sugar, and then of course the powdered regular ones, deli filled, the sprinkle ones. I think there was like was it birthday cake?
Plain's really good for dipping in like hot chocolate or coffee.
Yeah. Ooh, you come up with it like me. I'm just like here like having them and enjoying them like plain. I'm a plain Jane girl. I like, again, that's the thing.
Oh no, I get you, because like I am a like regular chips kind of girl, you know?
Yeah.
Or like just salted, you know?
Yes, I actually like the okay, well, since we're talking about food and making everyone hungry, let's make it worse for them.
Oh, we're talking about Canadian chip flavors next.
Let's do that. So first and foremost, hello Genesis. Hope you two are well tonight. I've been trying to juggle a lot of things recently, but making sure my friends are okay. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're I hope you're doing all right though, and everything's. I know that you've been busy, and like especially with your worlds, but I do want to say thank you for all your hard work, especially with working with VCAT and everything as well, especially over the years with them. So, also hi Nigo, hi you.
Yeah, one of our IAS members for this year, Genesis.
Which congratulations again with all these new like groups, which is really cool. And Jax, enjoy your shower. A good job today. I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. Not too long ago, like 10 minutes ago, I had Buffalo Wild Wings burger. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. We'll go.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Midnight?
No, I actually just had a Costco hot dog and stuff because my mom's just said here.
Ooh, Costco.
Yeah, I love it. Now we're just like, this is okay, guys. This is how we are. Something happens.
We should have had a dinner date instead. It sounds like.
Costco. Okay, if we're gonna do that, it's got to be a pizza. The Costco pizzas are actually pretty good.
Okay, but I want ice cream.
I was gonna say you want a sundae.
Sundaes are pretty good.
Yeah.
But also the like vanilla and chocolate swirl.
Yes. I actually haven't had the Costco ones there. I mean, it's nice.
Have you had the what do you think of the Costco poutine? Because I think it's pretty good.
Funny enough, I don't even eat poutine. Like I said, I'm very basic. If I'm having any kind of like gravy,
But
I
have you
to get
tried it?
a little bit. When I was younger, I didn't like it. I was like, the only cheese I have is on pizza. That's how weird I am. I am a very picky eater. My stomach's like that. If I don't like certain thing, my stomach.
Well, are you a picky drinker? Because I've never asked you what your favorite go-to like alcoholic beverage is.
Summersby or Angry
Summersby?
Orchard. Yeah, either Angry
Okay,
Orchard.
okay,
or
so you're like a cider
yes
kind of person.
Yep. I can
Okay,
drink.
what about mixed drinks, Miss Bartender?
Okay. Mixed drinks. I've got to be careful on that. Usually, I like a good, like a Shirley Temple, maybe a little bit of something like that. But I haven't had. Oh my god, I haven't had. Thank you for the hydrate, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
love you. Like the only thing I really had alcohol-wise is only during like special occasions. Like I'll have a little bit of red wine. I am more of a red wine drinker than I am with white wine, though Chilean wines are really nice, I find.
Oh,
But
well, we should have like a wine night then, and with charcuterie board.
oh,
Maybe?
that's nice. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be
Then
careful.
again, you gotta be careful because you only like certain cheeses.
Yes, and even with
It's
me,
okay.
like,
What if we just have meat board instead?
maybe
Just all meat.
Oh heck yeah! It was like smorgasbord of all sorts of like. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
That. Oh, yeah. Just talking about it. Ooh. Well, you also for people who don't know, the reason why I don't really drink a lot is because of my condition. Because it's a blood thinner, and hemophilia is a basically if I get cut, I bleed to death. Like I do not stop bleeding. So blood thinners like ibuprofen or alcohol in general is a no-no for my doctors. I can drink a little bit, but I cannot drink any high alcohol alcohol content because if I do, then I just keel over. Like I actually can die from it.
So virgin for you then.
yeah, like they say, like the Virgin Shirley Temple. I've had one of, but anything else, like I'll have water beside me. Every time I sip wine, I'll have water. And every time I have, maybe an apple cider, I'll have food, of course, which is very important, guys. Make sure you eat food before you start drinking, because that will keep you.
Yeah. Unless you're trying to get drunk really fast.
Yeah, just get sloshed and see how fast you can get sloshed. Going in for the world record, yeah. Like some of my frat party friends that are just all into their. I'm too old for this, girl. I'm just happy just sitting at my computer, or going out, taking a nice walk, or going to an arcade or barcade. I mean, a barcade I like is the
Arcades are nice, yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's great to see that even like as the generations progress, we see the resurgence of arcades or vinyl, or or even if you remember the Walkman, the Sony Walkman, they actually brought that back not that long ago, and I think it was a CD player or a cassette player, but it acted as like an MP3 player of some sort, which is really, really cool, just to kind of like celebrate the old times of when the Walkmans were like a big thing, which I used to have one. I had a CD player, and oh man, I miss this so much. I miss the days of when they were simple. I also updated my potential Wheel of Fortune VCat world, pretty much finished it up. Hey, and I did see some demos that you showed, which just looked really, really cool. And actually, you know what? I want to ask you this, Ayumi. Are you a big fan of game shows?
I moderately, I guess.
When was the last
What do you
game
ask?
show you watched?
I couldn't say
Okay.
it.
So the reason why is because when I was a kid, my mom would
Takeshi's
always...
Castle.
Oh my god, MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
You know, there was a I don't know if it's still around, but there was like a Twitch channel who was just like streaming that constantly.
Yes. I actually watched a Reboot. If you remember Reboot, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Twitch channel for that, where it's just nothing but reboot episodes, and it's like the highest like quality of the like
Ooh,
original
man,
tapes.
I would really love to like just actually watch it all in order because I remember watching it on TV, but of course, you miss episodes here and there.
Yeah.
And like there's a lot of like things I probably missed as a kid for plot wise, you know?
Yeah. And well, the thing is that reboot wasn't too bad. Like if you missed an episode, it wasn't like the end of the world. Like you weren't missing out on too much.
Mm-hmm.
Though later on in the season when they got into the late, like I'm not gonna spoil because you guys should watch it because it's a great. It was way ahead of its time too. Yeah. Like I mean, like for what it was, the 3D generated looking, like the characters looked phenomenal back at that time when you had that and Beast Wars. Like, oh my God.
Oh, Beast Wars.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was the days and the simple times. And I used to, okay, so back to the chips, because I know that was one of the things, because I know we're getting a tangent on that. I like, okay, I know we're known for ketchup. The ketchup chips. The
Ketchup chips. I like them.
Yeah, I don't mind them, but I've noticed that Lay's have been going more into bacon flavored, like the smoky bacon.
Oh yeah, they've been going more. They've been doing. Actually, here, let me send you a new flavor I saw the other day because like I took a picture of it and everything. Give me a sec.
Yeah, sure. Us just sharing our favorite chips and be
Look
like,
at-
oh.
Look,
Okay.
I didn't try it, but like this is like buffalo, rockin' buffalo.
Okay, Rockin' Buffalo.
Look at the chip bag. It looks really cool.
Ooh, you know what? I would definitely. Oh my God, $6.49. God,
Yeah, I
man.
know. Oh, the prices. The prices.
Oh my
Ah.
God. You know what though? Like usually, like at least here, and then like Ontario, Metro, the big chain grocery stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is just at a gas station, so.
Oh yeah, even.
So this is gas station price.
Yeah, so even like at grocery stores, like you'll be seeing around that even then.
$6.49 for a 220-gram bag of chips.
Yeah, and for that price, I could go to Costco and get their massive family bag for like $1 less than that. I got it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing I love about Costco. But that is, I wonder if they have them here in Ontario. I would actually, you know what? If I find them just for you, I will go and grab a bag and I'll try it and I'll let you know. Yes. What do you think of them? Like,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't try them.
Oh, you haven't
I
tried
just took
them
a
yet?
picture.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, wow, strange chip flavor. I'm gonna take a picture because like I think I meant to go send it to Shadow because like he doesn't see American or I guess Canadian chip flavors very often, but like yeah.
I know his sister bought him like a whole bunch of like American delicacies, like chips and candies and stuff like that. And
That's good.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, Shadow gonna get fat again with the chips, like, and he was just eating the chips. I love him to bits. Holy moly.
I'm just one of the things that I used to always get when I visited America, which is now finally easily available in Canada, was the Uncrustable sandwiches. They're so good.
Oh,
I can get them at Costco now, so I'm happy. They're really addicting though. Like I'll be real, like as soon as I buy them, I can eat like 4 in a day easily with no big deal.
God,
They're like,
good.
I swear they put some sort of in it, and I just can't resist.
We beeped it out, chat. Don't worry, it's safe. It's completely safe. Okay. So one thing I've got to say is before we continue with more, we actually got an ad coming up in a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little quick BRB break so you guys can get some stretches. Guys, you get your stretches, you hydrate. If you have to take a bathroom break, feel free to do that too. Make sure you do that. And yeah, I'm gonna go and do the commercial real fast. Commercial 180. For anyone who wants to know, for mods, if you put /commercial and then per minute 60 seconds, you do 180, you'll get the 3-minute one. So yeah, we will be right back with more just chatting with Ayumi in a little bit. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, see you guys in a minute.
See you soon.
Yeah, go for it. Ugh, stretches. And then while Ayumi goes for her break, I am going to be with you guys, and we're gonna just chat a little bit. For all you VIPs that are currently with me, hello, hello. Hope you guys are enjoying tonight. Love you guys. Yeah, depending on when we get the Sony thing worked out, I'm gonna start sending out applications for home content centers. Also, we'll likely replace the price due to controversy. Yo, Quaid, hello, what up? Also, Pink, hi everyone over on YouTube. Is the YouTube channel on the perspective broken? It probably is. It probably is. Because it's supposed to do both, so yeah. Also, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm also gonna put let's see, browser, and then goal rotator widget. Oh, and we put that up there for not the goal rotator widget. Where's my other one? Where's my other one? That one's for September. Let's see. Where's my Twitch goal widget? There it is. There we go. I'm gonna make it smaller. Perfect. Hope it's not too off. OCD's gonna go crazy. There you go. Yeah, guys, and if you do, and I'll say this as a heads up, if everyone wants to support, I just want to say thank you very much for this month. It's been absolutely amazing. All the subs, the donos, the biddies. Thank you so very much, guys. It means a lot to me. I know actually that that a lot of people's subs have expired because my birthday stream, which by the way was amazing. Thank you so much for being there. A lot of people lost their subs, so some of you guys in the chat, if you do see someone that doesn't have one, please consider giving support for people so that they don't have to worry about any kind of ads. All right. Or if anyone who does decide to subscribe, they do get Discord VIP. I do movie nights and game nights for my VIPs in there too. So yeah, you're losing yours soon. Yeah. Exactly. You gotta save your money. You gotta work hard. And who knows, man? You might have someone give you one. You never know. All right. But I appreciate the tier 3 you did always, man. And thank you for being so supportive. It's just what it is. That's just how it goes. But yeah, what we doing is we're taking an ad break right now because we don't want to let all the non-subscribers, you know, miss out on our conversations. So 7-hour overtime on Saturday. Wow. Just want to say sorry for not coming on Monday's stream. I was at the beach with my family. No, you're good. Don't worry. Hopefully I can do a test game of the VCAT World with you and a few others some point. Depends on our schedules. Yeah. If not, I mean, there's so many other people that are going to be there. So, yeah. Every time I'm here, someone buys my sub before I can do it myself. I mean, if you ever want to and you see someone that doesn't have a sub, consider doing that. You know, pay it forward, right? Doesn't stop anyone from doing it. If they want to do it, still want to support me. Which I appreciate, guys. Thank you so much. I know not everyone can do that. Also, hi everyone in the Midnight Bar. We're 25 subs away until the next sub goal. Also, I think I fixed all of the New Vegas stuff because Fia was nice enough to help me, which I'm very, very happy about. Thank you, Fia, for helping and supporting. I appreciate it. And you got the poster today. It looks great. Now I gotta get a frame now. Yay! I still can't believe you spent like $500-600 on merchandise in my store. Like, holy moly. Aww. No, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Live the Grace. Thank you, thank you. Let's go. Thank you, guys. We'll be right back in the stream once Ayumi gets back. But I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a stretch. Gotta get my stretches out. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was your... Was this your first time? Oh my god, first time gifter? Thank you so much. 2 subs tonight. Let's go. You need more merch, like more magnets and posters, and do more cups. Well, I mean, I definitely want to do more merch stuff, but it costs a lot of money to get it done. Because, of course, you need to get a commercial license, and it's double the prices. And with my current, because I'm trying to save up for TwitchCon, and also trying to live comfortably with the prices and housing right now, I can't do the crazy things I used to, now that the money is being used more sparingly. But if we get through certain goals and I make enough money, sure, I have no problem doing it, because some of those types of merch art can go anywhere between like $800 to $1,000. I used to be able to splurge $1,000 because I didn't have many worries, but now I do. So unless someone drops $1,000, I can go ask someone like Riki or one of my artist friends with
Someone say drop 1K? What?
Yeah, no, for like, so welcome back.
Thank you.
So let me go and hit BRB.
How dare you make me crave Tim Hortons? I don't think it's even open for delivery.
Oh, well, hey, you know what? It's what happens. They start talking about food, and then it's just like, well, guess I might as well go grab something. I'm still gonna blame it on someone. And everyone, welcome back to the stream. I am here with Ayumi. Welcome back. And you said you got, what did you get? What did you get?
What?
What did you got?
What did I get?
What did you say? Yeah. Did you say
No, I was just upset at you that I can't order Tim Hortons right now.
Well, wait, you don't have like a 24/7 one or anything like that?
Problem. Now you have me checking.
Wow, I made it.
I was being realistic. Be like, Tim Hortons at 6 p.m. I doubt it.
You never know. I mean, ours actually stays open until like I think 1 in the morning. So we have some that are almost like 24/7. Some that are like mine where it's like 1 in the morning. But now I've got it. You know what? You know what you need to do? You need to put Tim Hortons gift cards
Might be in luck here.
Okay. Have I got you? Have I caught you?
All right, chat. What do you want? What do you want, chat? We picking up Timmy's. What do you want?
This is our version of like McDonald's. Like, I'm at McDonald's. What you want? And I'm like, no, we had Timmy's. What you want?
We had Timmy's. What you want? I don't know. What do you want?
Chicken nuggies. They have wait, don't
chicken tenders. I think they have chicken tenders.
Yeah, they do. Oh my god.
Man, they have pizza too now. What? There's pizza now?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think there's
there's crispy chicken bacon ranch wrap.
There's chicken soup. There's like subs. Like, holy crap, the menu's gonna be like my drink menu in the bar where there's like 15 pages of different types of selections you can get. I swear. Hey, what can you get at Tim Hortons? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they're just becoming one big conglomerate when it comes to like what you want and
we get a meal bundle for 2.
Ooh, are we sharing?
Yeah, okay, there's either crispy chicken craveable or craveables roast beef. I don't know what the shit. Oh, it's like a specialty sandwich thing. Is it a roast beef sandwich or a chicken sandwich?
You know what?
And then of course it comes with the potato wedges.
I love the potato
Tim
wedges.
Hortons. The potato wedges are pretty good.
Do they have the farmer wrap?
No, I don't think the breakfast menu open right now. So
okay, because farmers,
only lunch menu.
Okay. I think mine's at least over
There's
here
chicken parmesan flatbread pizza though.
Whoa, what the heck? This is like literally turning into a full-blown restaurant.
Ooh, crispy cilantro lime loaded wrap with cheese.
You need to get that.
That sounds pretty good. I'm good.
Yeah.
$10.59 though. Oof.
Yep, the prices again. You know what? Once in a blue moon doesn't hurt. You haven't tried it yet, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
So I'll get that, and then maybe a small thing of Timbits. I'm really feeling the Timbits right now.
Okay. And it's always, you could always just put them in like a Tupperware container, and if you're not done with them, you can have them later.
Apparently grab you a chocolate milk, right?
Yeah. I think it's seal test, right? I think that's what they have for their chocolate milks. It's like seal test or whatever. Whatever's on that. Yeah. I know they only have small and large, so I'll do small.
Are you sure you don't want a large?
Okay, large. All right. I mean, for
Alright,
like, I
okay.
think it's only like 20, like, or like $1 more.
Or if
Uh-huh.
you're feeling fancy, we can get you the chocolate creamy chill.
Oh, don't they have like lemonades too? They have some really nice like quenchers.
They do.
right?
They do have like or if you want like a little bit of coffee, there's the mocha ice cap.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn it! I can't do that to me. All right. All right. If you ever call,
I think I might get a mocha ice cap.
Yeah, go for it. That's my selection then. Yeah, easy.
I'm gonna medium.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can make it with oat milk now too. Let's go.
Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, I'm such a sucker for oatmeal cookies.
Oh my god, what the heck? Okay, so
Yes.
you normally this thing comes with whipped topping, but here
Yes.
it's saying I can go no or regular 90 cents. 90 cents for whipped topping? What the heck?
90? Wait, huh? That's not
90
included
cents.
with it.
So the drink without the whipped topping is $5.39 as a
Okay.
medium.
Mhm.
With it, it's $6.29. But this is a Starbucks drink at this point. What?
Yeah, like, huh?
I'm at Timmy's. It's supposed to be budget.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, let's be real. Ayumi, like even like McDonald's.
Nothing is budget anymore.
Yeah, like McDonald's. McDonald's the same way, right? Like a cheeseburger is so damn expensive. I remember it was like 99 cents.
No.
And
Yeah, what happened to the dollar days?
yeah,
dollar
the
menu.
The dollar menu. Yes, exactly. Like and now it's just like, hey, cheeseburgers like $2.49, $3.99 or something like that. I'm like,
Cheeseburger.
cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Oh, so you're gonna get? Are you gonna get the cap? You're gonna get the cap?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mocha choco thing. Yeah.
Quite in the chat was like, food stream now. You're making me hungry. Well, hey, listen, we're trying to get you guys something, okay? Oh man. Oh, I've noticed a lot too. There was like news about how a lot of places are trying to like bring in more like of the tip machine where it puts it in your face. Like tip, do you want a tip? Do you want a tip? Like a lot more prevalent, like even in just regular
Oh, interesting.
yeah, like even in just like somewhere like a pizza place. Tip? I'm like, what? Why is that in the front of my face? Like it should be part
Yeah,
of the-
because we don't have that legislator like the states does where they pay their servers less, right?
Yep,
We don't
yep.
have that.
Yeah,
so
so
we
and
don't, but we have like the culture of it still from the states for some reason.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If I feel like I want a tip, I'll tip it. I just don't want that thrown in my face where it's just like, oh, this is good, this is bad. And I'm like, I don't care what you think. And just because of that, then I just have a 0, right? Want a tip? How about you pay your workers a livable wage? Dang straight, Spicy.
So medium chocolate creamy chill, Timbits, and the crispy cilantro lime loaded wrap with cheese.
like
Comes
20
to $19.
Oh my God, I was right.
yeah.
$20.
But that's because apparently I'm saving money with my Uber one.
Oh, ooh. Compared to probably if you just went there yourself and got it for like, what, 15? Right?
Well, I get the delivery fee off, so
Right.
it only comes to with delivery taxes and other fees, which is $1.29. Sorry, $1.91 comes to a total of $21.78 before tip.
Before tip. I usually, like,
Before tip.
depending on the size, like, I usually do like $3. That's what I usually do. I do a $3
Yeah.
tip, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'll go like the put in your own
Yes,
thing, depending
yes.
on the distance too.
because they put like $5 automatically. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that unless this is for like a party
Really
of
far away,
20
or it's like a really big order.
Yeah, then I'll drop like $20 tip or like this one guy. Okay, this is really sweet. I need to tell you this story. There's a place. I don't know if it's over where you are, Ayu, but it's called Jack Astor's. I don't know if you have Jack Astor's. Okay, so
Don't
great
think so.
name, by the way.
Great name,
Yeah,
great name.
Yeah, great name. And it's probably one of my favorite places in Ontario for restaurants. Like, very good prices, very high quality food. And there one guy I was like talking to Super nice bartender. And me and my friend were talking about, because I just at that time got Twitch partner. And then he overheard me. I'm like, did you recently get it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, congratulations on it. I even showed him. I'm like, that's so cool. And
Nice.
what he did was the coolest thing ever. He actually paid for my food for the
Aw.
congratulations. So what I did is I gave him a $20 tip. So I did that
Nice.
from his side. It's like, because it's like you didn't have to do that. I'm like, the fact that he also gave really high quality service, like 3-star, 3.5-star restaurant quality service. Like, it was really, really good. Actually, I felt like it was like 5-star at that point with how nice he was. He knew when to refill the drinks. He didn't need to even ask. He knew. And so that's the thing. I was like, you know what? Here you go. And I tipped him $20. Like, that kind of thing, I can understand, because they're going out and beyond what they usually do. And that's fantastic. And I really appreciate those types of things. But again, when it goes into tipping, when they force it down your face like that, like you see it and they're like, that's bad. I'm like, I'm only paying what, $10 for what?
Yeah.
Right? And you're expecting me to tip like 15-20% for what? They're just handing it to me. They're not doing anything particular to warrant the tip. But I've noticed that a lot. I would kill for $20 tips on deliveries. Well, you know what? If you ever met me, I usually like to tip well, especially when it comes to, if you're getting good service and it's something like a restaurant, But anything else, it's just, immediately I use DoorDash. I've been with DoorDash.
Okay.
I do a yearly subscription.
The
Also,
reason I do Uber Eats is because they allow you to connect your PayPal and just easier for purchases for me.
same with DoorDash. DoorDash also does the same thing.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I just haven't used it much.
And if you're with Amazon, you get a free year of DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
So
I think the reason also I did Uber Eats is because I sometimes have to use Uber to Uber to the airport and stuff like that. So I have Uber One so that it's cheaper for trips like that. So
so it's all
because I have because I get the discounts on my Uber trips as well as Uber Eats. So
okay. I use DoorDash as well, and I got the yearly subscription too by accident. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know how much you use it, Vosh, but sometimes I just I prefer getting yearly. It's like my VR chat subscription. I always get it yearly because you save like $20 or something like that, or and I'd rather grab it and not have to worry about it for a while. Actually, I might as well ask you this too, because I was talking to my mom about it. But what do you think about yearly subscriptions compared to just doing monthly?
I try to do yearly.
Yeah.
Because it just saves a little bit of money.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks is if the year comes up when you're not expecting it and you're like, oh shit, I was not expecting this purchase.
Yeah, and it's like $100.
It's a big purchase.
Yeah. And same with Costco, because Costco only does yearly memberships if I remember. And I know if you're with with here in Canada with CIBC, and you have their MasterCard thing, it actually is the fee that you have in that card is your membership. So it's all in one, which is great if you use it enough. And so my mom has that. And just recently, actually, funny enough, I just got into Scotiabank. So I actually got accepted for $2,000 for Scotiabank for the scene.
Nice.
Because I do a lot of my my purchases through Cineplex, movies, because I love movies. I love movies.
Cinephile?
Yep. I am a huge nerd when it comes to that. So I thought to myself, I want to have a separate bank in case I need it for specifically maybe business or maybe a certain other thing, and leave my other bank for my other income, so that it's all separate and at home. So I love delivery. I love running deliveries when my car works. Honestly, also, I might as well ask you this too. Are you a big fan of road trips?
I don't drive personally, but I've enjoyed some of the road trips I've gone on. The only reason I haven't enjoyed others is just because bad company. So
no, that's fair. When I'm going to TwitchCon, some of my friends and I are actually going to be cross-country road tripping.
Oh.
So we're actually going to start from Niagara Falls and then go all the way over to San Diego.
Okay, are you gonna cross right away, or are you gonna go across Canada?
So what we're gonna do first is that we're gonna try. I'm gonna try and convince my friend to come into Canada for a little bit, just to get some of the foods, because I want him to get into some of the chips and that as well.
Because there's a lot of toll roads in the States, though. You're gonna have to watch out for that.
Luckily enough, I have a map to help me avoid those toll roads. But my friend is paying for that. He just wants me to pay for the hotel. So I was like, okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm saving up my money. I'm almost finished. I actually have, I think, almost like $2,000 already saved up. So, and it's not even until October. Also, guys, all regulars and net needs, make sure if you ever plan on something big over a year, save and start saving, because you never know. And it's good to save as a whole in case something bad were to happen, especially emergency funds and stuff like that, because we all know it's nice to spend
once
money.
I'm squared away with debt, I want to actually put aside money for emergency things. It's something I have not done responsibly.
I think
I've been very paycheck to paycheck and just getting every little upgrade I needed for my career, and that's been not very responsible of me.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I listen, I don't blame you. Like, when it comes to like wanting something you want and getting an amount of money, and you're like, ooh, shiny money, and then wanting to buy something for your your family or your friends or yourself or your community, spoiling them because they spoil you, right? And not thinking about, hey, putting in a savings and then having that collect interest, to a point where, like, how banks usually would do it, is like you have a certain amount of money in your checking account or savings, depending on what type it is. And if you do that, then you don't get any kind of service fee with your checking, because there's like that service fee. If you use it enough, it'll be like $5 or $15 every month. Unless you have $6,000 in your account, then they just waive the fee off. That's like with mine with like CIBC or Scotiabank. Though Scotiabank is a little bit more lenient with it, which is great, by the way. And wait, yeah, I'm a Scotiabank user now. I have both CIBC and I have Scotiabank. But yeah, I love movies. I don't know if you're a big movie person yourself, Ayu, when it comes to like entertainment.
I enjoy movies. It's just been it's kind of been a while since I've had that as like a main focus.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely probably watched a lot more movies growing up because my dad was really into movies too. But nowadays I only like see movies occasionally because, like, honestly, there's not a lot of really good stuff that's come out, and like more times often than not, I'm like, oh, yeah, the movie was okay, but I would have preferred spending money on something else. But then there's been occasional movies that have been like outstanding. Like the newer Deadpool movie with Wolverine, and it was like so good. Like I legit like saw it twice because I had another friend who wanted to watch it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go see this again. That was all the references to all the old X-Men movies in it and everything too was so good. I was like, what? Elektra? Really?
Yeah,
I was like,
people, you don't think, I'm like, oh my god, X-Men is happening. We're actually seeing more X-Men and stuff like that.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And then I watched Thunderbolts recently. It was really good. I gotta say, like, the fight choreography in it was like really good.
Yeah. And of course, now, I mean, if you guys have noticed, I love the marketing for that, because what they did was they ripped the entire top of it and called it the New Avengers, which is that whole thing. It's on walls, like literally everywhere. After it was out for a while, and that's such a cool. That was so cool. I'm
not sure how intentional that was, or was it, oh, we're not getting enough like attention on this movie and we need to rename it, quote unquote.
Kind of like getting people to come back into watching.
Come back into watching Marvel movies, because like people have been wanting a new Avengers movie for a while, and they might not have realized that the Thunderbolts movie was an Avengers movie, so to speak. Right?
Yep. I remember. I've noticed that there's been a thing where we get a lot of like superhero movies. It got like worse. Like, it was becoming oversaturated after a while.
Definitely. Like, they were milking it, right?
Oh, yeah, easily. Like, especially after Endgame.
Like honestly, like, I'm so behind in the Marvel Universe movies, like in general. Like I wouldn't mind doing like a binge of just like watching things in kind of like um order
Yeah.
of
yeah.
like you're supposed to watch it. Because like I've missed so many. Um I'll be real, like I didn't watch Endgame even. So
What? Really?
but by the time it was like I just had seen all the memes, so I kind of got the general plot. So
Mhm.
unfortunately, you know,
You should
like
still watch it. You should still give it a watch just when you get the chance
mhm.
to. Oh right, I have not watched the Thunderbolts or Avengers: Infinity Wars or Endgame. Well, looks like you kind of watched this also in some way there with you.
Yeah.
I feel that. I mean, actually, if you think about it too, even like DC Comics, like with Superman and stuff like that, or like Batman, especially like the recent Batman, like how it's like they also kind of refresh the characters again, because even though there's
Mhm.
a plethora of other superheroes they could touch base in, they usually just stick with the occasional same person, right? When it comes to DC.
Yeah, yeah.
One big example, of course, again, Superman, which is coming out. Are you gonna see it? It looks
Eh,
more.
I've just never been a big DC person.
Yeah?
I've been more like Marvel.
Okay.
Like maybe if I hear that it's good, I'll see it. But like, I guess I don't take uninformed chances on movies too often anymore. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, especially how expensive it is to actually go to a movie theater and spend
Exactly.
like
I remember like
$26.
I used to like maybe like a couple times a month when I was younger, like I'd go see movies and I'd go on like a Tuesday where it's cheaper, you know, like because that'd be just like a fun
Yeah,
outing.
price.
But that's back when like that kind of outing was like, you know, maybe $40 at most with your food included.
Yes, and now it's
Nowadays you're
$40.
spending
Yeah,
now
good.
it's like you could easily spend like 60 to 80 if you're getting popcorn and stuff too.
Yeah, and like we all know what, like when you go to the theater and you're getting popcorn or food in general in the concession, it's really great, especially when you get like double. Do you like to double butter your popcorn, or
Yeah, the layered
yeah,
butter.
Yeah, half and just go one half and then they fill it up and put the other half up top. It's
Mhm.
it's so delicious. I think the MCU movies are having the same cycle as the comics did back in the day. A lot of ideas and concepts with different executions with varying results.
My favorite like movie theater snack to get though is like soft pretzels.
Oh, the soft press. Oh, like the big ones,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the like the big soft pretzels.
Have you ever been to the VIP Cineplexes?
Yes. The one in my town has a VIP, so the seats are
Ooh.
much nicer. And then it's like, you know, it's like a 21 plus because of
Yes.
you know,
For
and
alcohol.
they serve your food and your popcorn right to your seat, and
Yeah.
they serve you drinks, and it's really nice.
It's so good, and there's even like, oh, go ahead.
You know, I haven't told you about my go-to drinks.
Okay, yeah, all right, go for it.
Yeah. So I love mojitos a lot because of the mints. They're really good, especially like with if you have like a fruity flavor, like a mango mojito or like I'll go for like strawberry mojitos and stuff like simpler flavors too. But mojitos are really nice. I do like my sake. I like lemon sours are a big thing in Japan, and I love those, as well as umeshu, which is plum wine.
Oh, I can definitely tell you're.
And then for wine, I like a good Merlot.
Ooh, where's that from? Merlot.
Uh-huh.
Wh-
Merlot is
yeah.
a type of red wine.
Okay, is it come from like here in Canada?
Okay, you probably it's just a general.
Okay, it's like it's
Like you probably let me
Probably
like type it in. You
Merlot-
probably
oh,
just
okay. Yeah. I guess seen it in
like you know like there's Chardonnays, there's Merlots, there's I'm not a super big wine person, so I don't know the difference between all of them, but like
right.
I noticed that particular type of red wine is usually one I like more than others.
And I've noticed that a lot of your drinks that you like are like the sweet type. You have very like.
It's more like more like rich flavors. Like I like to be able to taste the alcohol. So it's not that it has to be sweet. I like sweet coupled with tasting the alcohol. I don't like when my drink is too sweet to the point where I can't taste the alcohol content in it.
Gotta have a good blend.
It has to have like a little bit of a kick to it.
Right. No, that's fair.
But then I'm not a big fan of like beer or like ciders unless it's like a very particular flavor or like a spiced one.
Ooh. It's very fancy though. I mean,
Does my VTuber model have fingernails? What do you mean, like?
like mine? Yeah, mine's are pink. It's harder to see it, but yeah, it does. Yeah.
I got blue.
You got blue. I got like a nice light pink. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit of fashion, because when it comes to my character, I really, really like very subtle colors. I don't like trying to be way too bold with my looks on my character. I try and keep it like, again, very bright, very light. Like my lips, I actually, technically speaking, I have like a really light amount of pink too.
Oh yeah, same.
Like, how about you with your fashion?
If you look at my lips here, very light.
Chat just like melted from that. This is cute. And me, it's like even now, like again, more so like even my dress sense.
I'm more of like a practical clothes. I still want it to look good, but first comes practicality.
Yes, I completely agree. Like, what do you usually like? I noticed like with your model, you have like the turtleneck kind of thing. Are you into turtlenecks a lot? With your...
I like the coziness to it for sure. In general, what I like kind of wear is like I'll wear kind of sportswear or just like jeans and t-shirt kind of vibes for like everyday wear. But if I'm going out and I do occasionally wear tech wear when I go out.
Do you have a favorite?
Or sometimes I'll go for like a soft femme. I've been doing a little bit of what's it called? What was the brand I was wearing for tech wear?
Go for it. I'm curious now.
What was it?
I love this. Okay, so I mean, you guys know, of course.
Fabric of the Universe. That was the brand I've been wearing a bit. It's like a medium price point. There's definitely some more expensive techwear brands out there.
Right.
But this one's not too bad.
Okay. Like I have like with mine, like especially when it comes to jeans, because I like golf shirts. I'm more of like a golf shirt, plaid dress shirt kind of style. I'm very like when it comes to my jeans, I go Levi's, and they're not cheap themselves. Levi's are not cheap. But they're...
It sounds weird, but I haven't bought like a brand new pair of jeans in like a hot minute. I just usually go to Value Village and find something that fits good and feels and looks good.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, like sometimes I'll go to Costco and I'll pick up some jeans if I need to. But ever since I've gone into Levi's, because Levi's you get like, you know, a pair of jeans for like $60, $80. They're not cheap. But the best part about those jeans is that their brand is known for like having them for a very long time. I mean, you ever know the old saying about how people...
Are they like 80 to like 110 a pair of jeans now?
Yeah, around about that. Yeah, unless you have those sales or deals, especially if it's like the year before, because they have different stores for like newer stuff and then older stuff, like their outlet stores. So even their outlet stores are like about $60 to $80 depending on the sale. But the thing about Levi's that I like is that they're known for their jeans to be carried through generation to generation. They don't tear. They're all like almost indestructible. There's a whole meme about it, but it's true. Like throughout the lineage.
Yeah.
Levi Strauss is the full name, but you only have to wash them once like a month, like depending on what you do. Most of the time, and in cold water too, which is very, very nice. I find when it comes to like, because
I wash almost all my stuff with cold water, except for like sheets and towels and stuff.
Yeah, and half asleep bartender. Yeah, so when I got up, I only had like 5 hours of sleep, and I was like half asleep, and I was like so totally worried that I was like, okay, what questions am I going to talk to Ayumi about? And because I mean, like,
we vibe well. Yeah, it's easy to find things to talk about.
I don't like look what we're doing right now. So
it's not like it's an interview.
No. But I mean, like, I still want to make you feel like, you know, you're welcome in here, and that's just my common nerves for anyone. Like, I did the same with Shadow. I did the same with Skulls. You know, I always want to make sure that I'm saying the right things because that's just how I was raised. You know, being respectful and being a kind person. Because, you know, the best part about having a good experience in a restaurant, bar, wherever you go, is making the customer feel like it's their second home. And that's what I did, especially in retail. So when that happened, it brought a lot of people into the stores that I used to work for.
Have you had? You know what I want to hear?
Yes.
I want to hear like problematic customer stories from when you worked retail.
Okay, all right, okay, fine, all right. I got a good one. All right, I have a great one. Oh hey man, how's it going? Beautiful, haven't seen you in a bit. Hey, good to see you. I'm doing fantastic. I got my good friend Ayumi with me. We're hanging out. We're just having a good time, and we've been just talking about like food, and then I knew that's what it was going to go to. I love this. This is so much fun. So yes, I will talk to you about the just my overall experience with bad customers or just people that were having a rough day. So there was this one guy that came into the store, and they were kind of like frustrated about their system. It was also an Xbox 360, funny enough. And they were yelling at customer service, and what happened was I walked in, and I just like I noticed I heard the Xbox thing, so I went to the front, and I'm like, hello sir, how you doing? And I shook his hand. He was like, oh, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm doing good sir, so what can I help you with? So he talked to me about the story about how their disc wasn't being read. Like there was some problems with it or stuff like that, which is usually the common problem about, especially when it came to. Usually it happened more on PlayStation 3s that I found.
Was this a 360 then? Yeah.
Yes, it was a 360 at that time. So so I was like, well, sir, I can tell that you're frustrated. Believe me, I've had the same problem with my PlayStation 1 because I had do you remember the PS1 ONE, the small one from the yeah. So I had a problem with the reader after about 2-3 years, which was not bad for something I consistently used, but
yeah, disc readers going bad sucks.
Oh yeah, no, especially like even if you have like retro consoles, nowadays trying to get the lenses specifically for that type is harder to get, and if you want to get that specifically, it gets really expensive. So I talked to him through it and everything, and I'm like, okay, let's go and check out what we can do. So I brought it over to the TV, and I went in, and I checked for any other problems that could be, not just the reader, but and you're gonna make cherry blossom? Okay, cherry blossom for the.
I want to have a drink while I'm hearing this story from this pretty lady.
Aw, no, you're pretty. You're prettier. I got you. There you go. Enjoy the cherry blossom, Bessie. All right. So now, what happened after? If I remember correctly, there was more than one problem actually. There was a power issue. There was actually a power issue with the actual like internals, like the power supply in it. But we were able to fix that. That was part of their warranty because they bought the service plan, because it's actually outside of it. They actually bought it a year and 2 months. So I was like, ooh, well, luckily they get it, because I'm like, did you get the product service? I'm like, yeah, I actually got it. So I'm like, perfect. So we looked at it and stuff, and we found out that plus the lens, and I talked with them through it and stuff like that, because I asked him also, does he play a lot of sports games? Does he play a lot of other things? And he mentioned he played a lot of NHL, because, you know, hockey. Canada,
yeah.
Go Leafs, even though they got kicked out, unfortunately. God damn it. Better luck next time,
Leaves? You mean losers?
Yeah, I can't believe that. They were number 1 in the fucking
Sorry.
league.
I was always more for the Ottawa Senators
that's
than
fair.
the Leaves, so.
Hey, at least, you know what? At least there's one Canadian team. I think the Oilers right now are in the playoffs.
Oilers are also losers. I'm more for the Calgary Flames. And sorry,
no.
you're either okay. So in Canada, a decent amount of the provinces will have 2 teams, and those 2 teams are like the strongest rivals ever. They hate each other's guts. So
Yes.
I lived in Calgary most of my life instead of Edmonton, so I was Calgary Flames versus Edmonton Oilers. And then when I was in the wonderful land of Ontario that Mid-Miv is from, I was close to Ottawa rather than Toronto. So the Ottawa Senators instead of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, yep. And
You don't want to be like this.
Oh, hi, Zom.
This is
yes.
disgusting. This is awful in every way.
Damn, Mark.
If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't.
Wow.
Thanks, Mark. I love you. I still love you. Well, here's the thing with me. So I would thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it.
To be fair, talking about sports ball do be disgusting sometimes.
Hey, listen, my dad was Montreal Canadiens and I was Leafs. So my dad and I were always like.
Oh, even worse. Even worse.
Yeah, no, it was really, really bad. Thank you so much for the lurk. Oh, Skulls!
Is your dad French or he's just stupid?
No, he's just. No comment, even though I agree. Leaving a look before I go hibernate. I love you lots. Ayumi says too. Have a good stream, you guys. Are the coolest.
Aw, thank you.
Skulls. By the way, can we get a shout out for Skulls? She just finished up her donathon. She got to day 33. Yeah, she messaged
Are you free
me.
now? Is she
She's
free now?
She told me in a DM.
She's free.
Yeah, so
Wait.
congratulations. Get that out there. And $3,500, by the way, she hit for her dono on that. Plus, like 800 and what was it, like 30? Or I was reading about an hour ago. Yes, there you go. So congratulations.
Wow! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Make the applause. Here. Oh my God, I got you. There you go. 830 subs. And I remember this girl was so nervous that it wasn't even going to go well. And then I was just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to come over and I'm going to support you and I'm going to get as many people as I can to help with it. And we had so many people and she got the biggest amount I saw. I was like,
I should chain her ankle to mine so she has to stay for mine now.
Yes. Yeah, no, because you're doing yours. So, yeah, 840.
No.
Wow. Holy moly. Skulls Run. It's too late. Ayumi knows now. She's tracking you. She's got a GPS on that link.
I'm like, you're free?
Oh,
You're free.
you're in trouble, girl. You're really in trouble. Oh man, I all I can tell you is that when I did talk to the guy about the you know, his sports stuff, he played a lot. He played that disc that he showed me was scratched too. It was really, really bad. So I'm like, okay, we can fix that. That's not a problem. It was enough to go through. Hello, Archangel over on YouTube. Hello. And I was like, okay, we can fix that. That's easy. We had the stuff to do it in the tech room. So we got him fixed on that one. That was just a complimentary thing because it was just enough to be like, because usually we charge like, I think back then, if it wasn't that bad, it was like $10. So we were just like, here you go, there, and then, you know. But if you were on the product service plan, we usually do that along with it. So we just said, sure, for free. And also, I'm going to head out to the VR channel and got a therapy session to go tomorrow at noon. Hopefully the therapy session goes good, Sam. So I want to at least enjoy my time tonight. Go have fun. I love ya. And can we also get a shout out for Zom, another good friend of mine, and also VTuber. Love your face. I love you so much. But yeah, I afterwards, once we were done, he was so happy. He was like, thank you so much, and he apologized to me. And funny enough, the girls at the customer service, because you know how it is with customer service, it's mostly girls because girls can usually handle that. Guys, we suck trying to do customer service. Like some of the guys that were there at the time, like they were just like, how do you women do this? I'm like, they're really good. And I said that to him because he was saying it about like, because they're really good and they're amazing. So
honestly, it sucks being a woman at customer service though, too, because like some of the attention or niceties you get from customers have like bad intentions behind them, or you know, like the amount of times people will not respect you as a person at work and try to pursue relations while you're on shift, whether you're into it or not, it's still not appropriate.
Yep.
It's yeah. And I even had like a bad coworker who got really weird, and yeah, it was just not great.
Thank you for the care pack.
Just because I'm being nice to you with my customer service voice does not mean I want your phone number, okay?
Yeah. Oh my God. Especially in like fast food businesses or like in the mall. My mom had this one guy that would always like flirt with her. And it was the funniest thing because she's like, "Oh, hun, you're too young for me, but nice try anyways." And she just like she was the GM for that place too, in the booth that she worked in the mall. And it was just so funny. A submissive shy boy. Thank you so much for the for the follow. Welcome to the bar. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you. I love some of these names. Some of the names. I think there was one. Okay, let me ask you this before I go back to the little bit of the story about it. What's the most funniest name that you got on Twitch that made you die laughing? Whether it was like, yeah, I mean, follow wise.
I'm not sure. It's hard to remember those specific names, but instead I will mention that one of my favorite funny names I've had come in that has stayed in my community and been like a regular around is Gay Todd Howard.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I see Todd. Oh my God. Todd is actually like, I've been now for like how long? Do you remember how long that Todd has been?
It's been at least a few years, you know, like.
Oh, dang. That's amazing. Like when you get people that have been there since like day one, especially when like people that have subscribed to that have the founders badge and just have been like a big supporter of you. Like I think there was one of my friends, he's been subscribed to me since 4 years ago. Aww. I love you. Thank you, Ayumi. I appreciate
No problem.
you. And I he's been there for a whole 4 years. 4 years of consistently subscribing to my stuff, and I've known him for 20 years of my life. And we used to hang out and do some like gaming and when I was younger. But people like that stay by your side no matter where you go, no matter what you do, and just support you are like the sweetest things ever. And you guys know who you are, all of you. You all are very sweet, and we always appreciate like the continued support and especially you working really hard and willing to open up your wallets to support what we're on our work. So thank you very much. Loyalty is 100% legit. Yeah, no, and we'll always continue to do entertain you as best as we can because that's what we do. We love making people happy, and we love I mean, at the end of the day, like we always say, we're not therapists. We always, we're entertainers at the end of the day. If you need help, make sure you look to people that can help. Like call. Don't forget about that. It's very, very important because we care. We do care at the end of the day. We have our own work and our own lives, and it's always, well, hey, even when we're working, we're still struggling somewhere in our minds, but we still try and be there to entertain you guys. But at the end of the day, it's all about self-care because we can't help others if we can't help ourselves. So I love you, John. And this woman right here, Ayumi,
there's a girl on stream. Where?
Oh my God, girl gamer! Oh my God, I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty all over again with that girl gamer.
Girls don't exist on the internet. What are you talking about? Nah.
They're not sweaty gamers. They can't kick her ass. Nah. Thank you. Hi, welcome back, Tex. Now, Ayumi is amazing, and she actually took out of her time with everything to even come by and like hang out with me. And we've been wanting to actually hang out and do something, and we've done off stream and doing this too. And I felt bad too because when you said you wanted to do more collabs with me, I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. So got you into my yap.
Finally.
Yeah,
finally. Like a year later.
I know. Okay. I am actually very terrible with the amount of people I have. I have good friends I haven't talked to in like a while. If you want to know a little bit more about me, because I haven't told you about this too, so I'm gonna explain to you guys after I'm done with this story about the guy. So he the guy, everyone at the customer service with their jaw dropped. And my manager came over and he was like, how the heck how were you able to defuse that? That was impressive. I'm like, I felt him. I felt that he was having a struggle. And I actually remember what you told me, boss. You told me they're not mad at you. They're just frustrated at the situation.
Yeah, true.
And I'm like, oh. And he's like, I am actually really happy that you actually took that by heart because not a lot of people do. Even I forgot about it because it was like 3 years ago that I told you. It's like, you can believe like talk about it, but he was really proud of me. And then at the end of that too, actually true story too, it was really hard to sell product replacement plans for handhelds, and the Vita was like one of the hardest things because not a lot of people knew that the battery in the Vita was not covered because it's a consumable. So yeah,
so you have to replace it, or was it
can't
easy
replace
to?
it because you had to unscrew it, and if you unscrewed it, it voided the warranty.
What?
Yeah, it was dumb. It was so stupid when we read the limited warranty on it. It's only covered for like certain things, like not even wear and tear. Wear and tear has always been the problem with a lot of hardware.
Handhelds.
Exactly, especially handhelds. Especially remember how flimsy the thumbsticks are on those things. They would just break easily. They weren't covered. They weren't even covered. So I told even because like there was a lot of people that were very stingy about it. I know like Asian families, they never like buying like service plans and stuff like that because they just like to just buy the product and that's it. So even me, I was able to sell it on them because I told them, and I genuinely, when I sell people a person or customer product, I'm very passionate with it because I feel them. I would not want my handheld that I just bought to break in like 3 months, right? And even the battery is only 90 days. Batteries.
Do you think we could take?
Yeah.
Do you think we could take a BRB soon?
Yeah.
Here, my food is almost
Is it
here, so
here?
I'm gonna have to grab it soon.
Yeah. I can definitely put it.
We
in
got the
BRB.
Timmy's.
Yeah,
Let's
we got the
go.
Timmy's. I can force in a 3-minute break when it gets there. So do you wanna do it now, or do you have how much time you got left?
Yeah, they should be like up my driveway in just a bit here. So.
All right. So guys, Ayumi's gonna go get her food, and we will go back on a 3-minute break. So don't go anywhere, lovelies. We will be right back with more just chatting with Ayumi and me. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. Love ya. See you in bed.
Yeah.
There you go. Yay. Ah. I mean, we might as well. We already almost hit the 2-hour mark. We almost did. Also, thank you everyone, especially tonight. We got a couple of subs. Thank you so much. I noticed we lost a couple more. We're down to 493. I'm actually gonna renew the goal since we dropped. So let me go and fix that. Bam. There you go. And now it's at 500. I'm gonna lay back in bed. I'm in so much. Please go take a rest. Take a rest. Take it easy. Okay, I love you. Love you very much. Love you most. Love you times 50, bitch. Never stop loving you, bitch. I appreciate you. You're the best around. Hey, you know what? Do you guys think while we're here, do you think we can get those 7 subs back to all the unlucky people that lost their subs? I know Remix in my Discord doesn't have one anymore. Theirs expired. What do you think, guys? Think we can do it? I wasn't expecting any subs in the last month, the last part of the month anyways. It's usually slow at the end. We got a whole new month coming in. Wow, I mean, I can't believe Zelix actually almost got to Rob. Holy moly. Haven't been paid. Well, then we got next month. We got a whole new month. John, you can be number 1. As long as Rob doesn't go and drop like 20 or something like that. Thank you guys so very much again. That means a lot to me. Like helping my mom out, helping her paying her car bills and stuff. Oh, Ron, you got one. Thank you. Mwah. 6 away. Can we hit that 500 again before the end of this month? That'd be cool. All the 7, we were at like 750 and then it dropped to 400 because of my birthday. I knew that was gonna happen. Ayumi is one of the few people that give me the same vibe as Midnight. Many of the people I've watched give me the kind of only after 10 minutes, but none of the two of you. Aww. I love yapping. Yapping is cool. I I enjoy the vibe. The socializing is such a like a lost art nowadays that it's very difficult to even care about like talking to people anymore. And I want to bring that back. I want to bring back the magic of what social cues are like, you know, the social scene. Because everyone's just, yeah, no one wants to talk to people anymore, and it's sad. And Jax, again, thank you so much. Love ya. Yeah, Ayumi's cool. I love Ayumi so much. She's just such a sweetheart. Like, her and I will, like, I'll try and contact her and see how she's holding up, and, you know, she'll pop in, or, like, maybe I'll be in VR chat, and she'll, like, request, and then maybe I'll hang out, and she'll invite me. I just been so busy. I had like some other people. I'm still gonna say I love you more, though. Oh, I love you most. I only recently talked a bit with Ayumi in VR chat, and I think you were there, Midnight. Yeah, I was there. With, Yoroneko and, Shadow, too. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Again, thank you so much. I love everyone. I love you, Ayu. I know you're getting your food. She's gonna be munching on that. You also got a headset? Yeah, no, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. Aww. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I blush easily. Because I can't take compliments very well. I try to. As best as I can. But I'm just trying to... Shut up. No. No. Stop. I'm so proud of everyone, man. We got up to, like, almost 1,000. You're cute when you blush. Like, even when people, like, gift me subs, I start freaking, like, especially when it gets crazy, I get emotional, because it's, like, again, you guys go out of your way on a 9-to-5 job, whatever job you do, and you're willing to give us money to help us do what we do. And there's always times where I get worried. I'm like, am I not doing enough? Is there anything I could do to encourage it? But please be careful with the money. I always make sure that you guys are focused on you, right? I should make a note of myself to buy burgers and fries at Buffalo Wild Wings. I like Wild Wings. I can literally hear you blush and smell them. Stop it! No! No, shush. Stop. Stop it! I can't take your compliments. Jesus. Oh, fuck off. It means the world to me. This month, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this month was not gonna be that good. Like, in terms of, like, money-wise.
Someone blushing, I hear?
I'm blushing. Yeah, no, and everyone's just, like, being so sweet with me.
Aww. You deserve it, though.
Your food. Eat your food. I want to hear it.
I got my food. I think I forgot my straw, though. One sec.
Did you forget your straw? Okay, go ahead.
I forgot my straw.
Get your straw. I actually got plastic ones. Because I actually wanted to. Shush. Hi everyone. Welcome back. While Ayumi's getting her straw. She got her food.
Okay.
She got it. Yay. Oh,
Got the straw.
Hey, hon. A sympathetic, cool, likable, and cool person deserves the support. And I can't.
Hello?
I cannot. I am so.
Oh, did I put on the wrong headset? I totally put on the wrong headset.
Oopsie.
I have two headsets. I put the wrong one on.
I got 30
I couldn't hear
headsets.
yours. Like, what's going on? What's going on?
What happened? Midnight, what happened?
Is my audio borked? No.
Midnight's gone. I'm sad. Ayumi's gone. I'm sad.
Oh.
Ayumi, no.
Oh.
Yamate.
Yamate
What?
kudasai.
You did that so well. Holy moly, eat your food. God, welcome back, by the way,
Okay.
everyone. And welcome back into the stream. We're back with Ayumi. She got her
I don't
food.
remember paying for the whipped topping, but I think they gave it to me anyways. Let's go.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep it that way then. Oh, and I got my aviators on. Hey, Jax. Thank you. Redeeming your points for the aviators. Thank you. So now, what was I gonna say too? Since we're back in the
Timbits.
Timbits. Yeah. Also.
Say It's a powdered one with jelly.
Oh, thank you. I love. Oh God, man, you're making me want to get them. Avrif, putting them on my head. Thank you. I'm in bed right now. I have my headset on and chatting from my phone. I appreciate. Jax, you're such a sweetheart. And I gotta say too, thank you for always also supporting Ayumi as well and being such a sweetheart. You are like Giga Chad levels of support for her too. Like the amount of stuff that you've done for her is so cool. And even like me, like you've even supported me and you're working really hard. And again, so much appreciate that you do this. And just make sure, and I'm saying this to you, Jax, because we're friends too, is take
care of yourself
take care of
first.
yourself first.
Yes.
Please. Because that's what matters the most. And I even said it before, you cannot take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself.
True.
Yes. Now while
Let me
you're
try this wrap.
Yes, go ahead. Okay. Time for
This was like the cilantro lime
Okay.
chicken wrap, something
Okay.
or other.
I turn off the music just for
Oh.
this. Yes, ASMR eating now. Oh yes, get that free.
Not bad.
Okay.
First bite's pretty good.
Okay.
I put a good amount of like veggies in here.
We got the live. We got a live
Wow.
review of Ayumi. Tim Hortons. If you can't support or serve, how can you support it? Exactly, DJ. And yes, I will take care of myself.
The chicken's a little chewy,
Mm-hmm.
but not too bad.
Okay. I'm literally just watching you eating. I'm just like thinking, trying to keep seeing the subtle reactions of if it's like gonna be like, happy. I mean, you're eating it more, so that means it's still good. Oh,
this is pretty good. Like,
Okay.
it doesn't taste like a fast food wrap.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's
It's
a
also
good
like
sign.
loaded with a lot more stuff. Like there's rice and there's like corn in here too, and there's
Yes.
like
Oh man. Mukbang when? Oh my. Oh.
the tomato
Oh. Okay.
mukbang one. That'd be interesting to do like VTuber mukbang where you have like food on the table and there's like camera down on the food or something.
That'd be that'd be cute. I love those types of like meetups like that, and you just have them like in your home. You get something. Everyone gets their own type of food. That'd be cool. Actually, I was gonna mention too.
Hot pot would be fun for that.
Yeah, no. There was something also that my company used to do. By the way, for people who don't know, again, it's called Future Shop, and that was a thing back when Best Buy ended up buying them out, and then they kind of consolidated everything and just ended up being Best Buy. But it was a Canadian version of a Best Buy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and after that, so there was a really cool thing. And it was called FS Connections. And what that was that it was a way to also treat your coworkers with like you get a budget, and that budget came from the company, and depending on the ward
Yes,
that you're
pizza
in,
party instead of increased wages.
yes,
Right.
so there's like pizza party, but no, our wages were going up too. Like we were getting
Oh, that's good.
wages.
That's good.
We got part-time benefits too. Like we got I think it was like 80% for dental for part-timers. Yeah, 80%.
That's
That was
really good.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
So we had potlucks. We had barbecue events. We also did ones for charity as well, just because we wanted to. A really cool thing, and I remember telling this to Chato as well, is that we did this thing at the end of the closure, because I want to tell you about this. We would set up the Kinect and the Xbox 360 in the back over the TV section, and we'd all have like a little do you remember Dance Central? Yeah, so we would have like dance off and we'd have like point system, and it was like whoever had the highest amount, they would actually get one of their choosing over at the clearance section of the store. So it was like once in a blue moon we would do that. So there was like this old, there's a Dyson vacuum, an actual one that was out, and we were trying to sell it. No one wanted it. So we just gave a $500 Dyson vacuum to them.
Wow. Nice.
So, because we needed to clear it out. It was just going to go back, and then it was lots of money. So why not give it to the, the workers? And that was only if our store was doing good. Then what happened is that the company would give us a huge bonus for FS Connection to use for whatever we'd want. Maybe we'll sell a free copy of Call of Duty Black Ops when that first came out. Or stuff like that. So Future Shop was such a great place to work for. Sounds like an easier time, honestly. It was still hard work. We still had to work hard to make it, and we always would fight other Future Shops for highest.
Yeah, because it's like a sales based position too, right?
Yep, and we had to push it too. We had to sell our service plans. We had to sell our gross margins. We had to bring those up, and if we did well in the region, we would get those bonuses. So it was a competition. It was healthy competition, of course. It was fun. All right, I'm gonna dip. Continue metaphor.
See you, John.
All right, John. Have a good one. Love ya. We're gonna be here for, I think, after what's been going on. We're having a good time, so we'll stay for like another 30 minutes while you're eating your food. But yeah, it's one of those times where I always miss, where even Costco does the same thing. Costco is a great place to work for, and I know so many people that work there. There's only a handful of places that really, like, at least for big franchises or just big companies like that, corporations, that actually consider their workers. And the only
Starbucks was decent when I worked at it.
Oh, okay.
Because they gave a lot of benefits.
Wow.
We had like our 30% discount, but also we got our weekly you could either take a pound of coffee, or like the equivalent of K-cups or tea home.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, K-cups was for was Keurig, right? Yeah, because K-cups were Keurig cups, as they go for that. My mom used to sell so many Keurigs at Future Shop. She was number one in Canada for most sales in Future Shop. Yeah, she got. Oh, let me tell you about the other benefits you got when you were like top 10 for Future Shop. You got cruises. You got to meet very famous people. People like CEO of like General Electric, Samsung. There was even some very famous home hardware based people, like contractors, like Mike Holmes, which is a very famous a contractor. He did a lot of like home garden television and stuff like that. And my mom met him in Toronto for a thing with appliances, because of course, right? Housing, appliances, duh. And then she got a cruise on the Queen Elizabeth for 2 weeks, and to the Bahamas. And they also got her, I think it was like $1,000 spending. They gave her $1,000 to spend at the cruise, because there was like the casinos and stuff like that specifically for that cruise. So she went to the casino right immediately.
Oh no.
And she won $500.
Oh, okay.
So she kept it. She's like, okay, here's the thing. She's not the type of person where she'll just overly spend on casino. No. We like to go to casinos, but we know our limit, as we have here in Ontario, is like, know your limit, play within it. That mentality, only spend what you can spend, and save some on the side as you're gambling. So you have your spending.
I've gambled a few times, and I go with the 50-50 rule. So like, any of your winnings, you play with 50% of the winnings, and you keep the rest of the winnings in your back pocket, and you don't touch that.
Exactly. So even if you lose,
and the amount that you brought to play, that's just you go in thinking you're going to lose that all. That is how much your outing is costing you.
Yes.
You don't go in expecting to win, because then you're not prepared to lose that amount of money.
And that's where the addiction is, of wanting to like see if you can make it back, and that's the big thing,
yeah,
right? And the death loop of it all. So yeah, no, that's what we do. Like we'll play we'll have like $100 and we'll go around and we'll play low bet. But sometimes, like, one thing I like to do is I would take $100 of regular spending, but $100 for like a high bet on the slot machine and just high bet the thing, right? Because you get way more money if you high bet, but you lose it faster. So it was just a little safe thing of keeping that on the side.
I like doing this slow but steady. I'll do things like the blackjack machines.
Yep. Or like the what was it, the Texas Hold'em ones or stuff like that too. Like I'll play a little bit of that as well. Though I like table games. I always like to have people around me and actually, like, you know,
I feel really pressured in with the people, so I'd rather do the digital versions.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you get either or worlds and the stuff like that. I won 2,000 one time, and it went to truck repairs at the time I had it.
Roulette. That was the one that I play a bunch. Roulette.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. And funny enough, I actually I had it on, I went to the Casino Niagara, or no, it was Falls View Casino in Niagara, and I put money in on a certain one. I didn't make it out. I was like, I tapped out at that point. But I'm like, I wonder if I were to, like, okay, what if I put 25 on the next one? If I did, I did. But I watched it, I stayed. I'm like, Mom, give me a second. I'm going to pretend bet 25. Guess what it landed on? 25.
Oh.
It landed on 25. I was going to put $5 or like $5 or $10 down.
Oh, you never pretend bet.
I know,
Only real
I
bet.
know. But I knew my limit and I wasn't going to do it because if I, like I said, it's a doom move, right? Because I'm like, one more time. Wasn't going to do it. So it was unfortunate, whatever. Also, Jax, what you said, won 2,000 one time and it went to truck repairs. Here's the thing. At least you won the 2,000 that avoided you to have to use your 2,000 that wasn't winnings, right? At least it saved you like a free repair. As much as it's shitty to think of it that way, it's still breaking even. And I'd rather break even than be in debt. Like, I'll go negative, right? That's the mentality. See? Positivity. Always try and find the good things, even if something were to bring you down.
Yeah. For example, if you've been at the casino for like 4 hours, and then all of a sudden you broke even, you just go home. Go home.
Just go home. Or go to the
Just go
buffet,
home.
or just go to the
Just go
buffet
home.
and celebrate your.
Or like spend yourself on something like some food or some yummy other treat that you would have enjoyed, and then it feels like your whole day of gambling was essentially free because you broke even. You didn't lose.
Yeah, it's like going to an arcade, except for adults. Except, you know, it's just like you're actually trying to get some, or you're seeing if you get some money out of it. True, and all I used was 10. Look at that. On 10?
That's so awesome.
Insane. Yeah, like you. Got him. And you, Jax, and all of you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's the fun thing that I've always loved. And me, I mean, I've always been a slot machine.
I think the most I've ever won is like 300 or something like that. That was funny enough at a Boston Pizza.
Oh.
Like gambling machine in the bar section.
Oh.
And it was like a couple days after my I think my 19th.
Yeah.
So like a couple days after my 18th, because this was in Alberta. So
yeah. I didn't know Boston Pizza had like gambling machines.
Sometimes some of them do. Some of them do.
Okay, I didn't know that. Like, I mean, if you're around Toronto, it's just like those little table games that you have that are like the arcade machines. It's like if you remember the days of the cocktail tables where you had the video game of like Pac-Man on it, and you had to drink and you just play that. Something like that, but it was on the counter at the bar, and you play like blackjack or all these mini games that came with it, and you put like 25 cents or $1 in, and you had like a whole bunch of games you could play to kill time. That's what we had. Now it's just, of course, you just have the TV. They don't have those anymore, which is sad because I enjoy a good arcade game. I always like, if it was my bar, like, you guys don't see it right behind me, like, or right in front of in the camera, there's an arcade machine. And that over there is, well, one of my funny things was a Golden Tee Golf, because I used to play a lot of Golden Tee Golf when I used to go to bars, because I love golf. Because my family was always into golf. They were always into just my family's
You like
Irish.
mini golf?
I do. Oh, I love mini golf. Like I play Tower Unite, and I play mini golf so much on that. Do you have?
If you ever come visit me, there's like a cool mini golf place.
Ooh, I need to take you over to Niagara Falls, and there's an awesome mini golf place if it's still up there, and we gotta hang out. That's the best place to go, especially like the Wax Museum and the Ripley's.
It's got
Believe It or
black
Not.
light.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do I still? No, the place nearby doesn't have the black light anymore. I think they closed that down a while ago. But oh man, okay. So what's your? I might as well. Oh, hi Jay. Thank you, Ayu.
Hi Jay.
Love ya. All right. So well, what's your? Okay. Well, you're. Do you go to arcades a lot? Like at all?
I used to, but they got rid of the DDR machine at the place I go to, so not as much.
Dang.
And that's my usual main reason to go to arcades is to play DDR.
That's fair. I mean, I used to play a lot of Step Mania on the keyboard on the computer because I played that so many times.
Like I really wish we had round ones up here.
Yeah, I've been noticing. Actually, funny enough, there was a picture of, I think it was. Oh, I'm trying to remember. It was a Nikkei character, Modernia, and it was the one skin of her in just a dress shirt. And she has the little teddy bear, the commander. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, yes. I saw that at a gacha claw machine. Yeah.
And someone mentioned round one. And they're like, yeah, it's at round one. I'm like, I would. I'm like, dang it.
I want that.
I want that so much. Like I mean, to be honest with you, you go to like, actually, funny enough, when we were talking about EB Games, they're bringing the name back. Someone bought someone bought.
I thought
the
it was
rights.
going out of business.
We thought so, but some CEO of another company bought GameStop the rights to it back. So now it's going back to Electronic Boutique, and they're going to
for Canada, yeah.
Yeah, and they're
Okay.
going to try and make it. So what they were saying is they want to
Get
try
rid of
and
the
be
Funko
like
Pops.
maybe yeah, the Funko Pops.
Get rid of the Funko Pops, please.
And the
Please have that
anime
store as
stuff.
Funko Pops right
It
now. Oh
is.
my god.
It's plagued with it, and so
Plagued with it. No, I'm pretty sure we've gotten to the point where people aren't buying shit tons of Funko Pops anymore. That seems like 2 years ago, at least, or more.
Yes, and I've been noticing a lot of anime figures too. I saw like quintessential.
Yeah, that's kind of
Quintuplets
nice.
And like One Piece. Yeah, I would give us more of that, please. I don't mind that, but the Funko Pops are so like been there, done that, and now it's just like whatever. I barely hear anything about it, right? But yeah, so there apparently he's bringing it back, and what he mentioned is he wants to bring back the days of old where it was about the games, the midnight launches, bring those really cool. You remember? Okay.
Can we have a console demo machine in the stores again? Because like those days were nice too.
Yeah, being able to test a game that you might have liked to, I would like to buy a Funko of YouTube, please.
No, Nandroid.
No.
Nandroid.
I want to be honest with you. I want Freeing to make me a bunny version of my OC because they're really well known for their bunny outfits. They do the best bunny girl figures I have like ever seen. Max Factory can do pretty well. But I find that Freeing, especially because they're 1/4 scales, by the way, that's huge. They're like the size of my monitor in height. They're massive, but they're like $300-400. They're not cheap. And that's in Canadian, by the way, not American. But I would love to. Yeah, no, demo machine would be cool. I miss the days of just being able to go in there and say, "Oh, hey, look, the new Banjo-Kazooie is there. I want to try it out," or
Yeah.
back. Oh man, and
It was also way easier for me as like an employee to sell a game where I could just like, hey, let's go try this out over here.
Yeah, exactly. And now we're seeing a lot more, of course, the digital kind of area. And I've got to ask you this because I actually put this in my notes. What are your thoughts on the Switch 2 game cartridges? The 3 different cartridges that apparently were talked about recently, about how they're separated.
I don't want to get into it, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't.
I feel ya.
We'll see after things release how things go.
Yeah. I mean, like, I get
I just I think my only concern with how they're doing things is that there are some people who live in rural areas where internet it's difficult to update or download things.
Yes.
So like having a game data already ready for you but like we've had that issue for a long time because a lot of times when a new game comes out for whatever system, the system also needs to update regardless of if the game data is all there or not. So I mean, we really are just living in the internet age where it's just online is required for everything.
Right. But we're seeing like
I personally and just think and I've always been of this opinion that consoles, we should not have to pay online subscription services to play games online.
Yes.
That's a strong opinion of mine.
Especially if you're trying to get the physical attachment to the PlayStation 5 and you still need internet access to actually even connect it.
Well, yeah, you need to pay for your internet first of all, and like I just feel like the online features of the game should drive sales for the game, which should be enough to maintain the servers as is. So you shouldn't have to pay a membership fee to use online features for games. And I think Xbox is responsible for starting that first.
Oh, with the Game Pass?
No, not Game Pass. Like the Xbox like Live.
Yeah, the gold
membership back in the day.
That. Yeah. I remember everyone and their mothers would like
with PC and Steam, like you're just online. You don't have to pay a Steam membership to access online multiplayer in Steam games. Like think about it. Like what?
Yep. Yeah, and that's why I love about Valve too is just the fact is that I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Valve literally does nothing and they still win. they just sit there and they've got the Steam Deck, right, which is very well. I mean, like the best one I think is like 819 Canadian for the best OLED version of the Steam Deck, but it's a Steam Deck and you get a lot of good hardware out of that, and the OS is great and people buy it, and it really also, because of Valve, has gotten other companies to make portable PCs or handheld PCs, which is great.
True.
And that's why I love about Valve. And of course their customer service is great. I've had nothing but great things with them. And then I have one there, yay. One that next to my necklace. Please tell me you have tried the Steam Machine. I have not, because I have a PC and a laptop. So I don't really, and I've got a Switch. I still play the Switch. I'm going to get a Switch.
I still have my Switch. I haven't like hooked it up to capture card or done anything with stream on my Switch in a long time, because there's not a ton of exclusives I would play on stream. But like I'll just like lay in bed and play Stardew on it sometimes, you know.
I need to go back and play my Switch again and play Mario RPG, because I'm like halfway through the game and I really loved Mario RPG. I was raised on that and Earthbound, which by the way was really funny, because I think when I showed you that the Earthbound cartridge, you saw it was like $499. A freaking $500 Super Nintendo cartridge that was, well, as they call it, the god of JRPGs for the Super Nintendo, because it's a cult favorite. I get it, but
it's unfortunate inflation of price, but literally there's only so many left in the world.
Yeah, exactly. And that one is a childhood game of mine that I would pay for, and I am never spending that much on it. That is,
I got you. I have a sealed copy of one of my favorite Fire Emblem games for Game Boy. So.
Ooh, wait, which one is it?
Sacred Stones.
Oh, mine is Awakening on the 3DS. That was I really enjoyed.
Oh, you're a late comer to Fire Emblem, huh?
Yeah, that was my first one. First one. I bought 2 Switch 2s, one for myself reluctantly, but the other one is going to be the grand prize for the
This was a little personal TMI, but fun fact, the day I got S tier relationship with Crom in Awakening, is the day one of my exes broke up with me that exact same day. So I was like, well,
at least
I put that game down for like half a year because of that.
Oh my god. Oh, you'll always have Crom.
Yeah, I'll always have Crom though.
Yeah,
Crom loves me. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was so happy when he ended up being an Echo Fighter in Smash Ultimate. That was really, really cool. I didn't expect them to do that, so the fact they threw him in there was really neat. But yeah, no, Genesis was actually mentioning too that one of those Switch 2s is going to be a grand prize for the VCat Wheel of Fortune event.
Oh,
So,
that's
wow,
awesome.
Unbelievable. I mean, I will.
I feel like as ambassador, I'm probably not allowed to compete in that though.
Be a virtual market ambassador advantage.
wins the Switch 2. That would not be great.
No. I've always been, if I'm part of an event that I'm working for, I'm either a judge or I just watch. Even if we're allowed to work and get that, I do not like that.
Unless you participating is helping, but like if there's a prize, then it's a no.
Yeah, no, thank you. Oh, I have a wonderful community that helps me. I'm fine. I can buy my own stuff. And so like, I'll be honest with you, I will buy the Switch 2, just not now. I want to know how things go.
Same.
Yeah, I might get it.
Like I like honestly, I might even try to get it cheaper by waiting for my next Japan trip. I say next because like for me, that is gonna be the next like priority I have after, of course, all my debts are settled. Is to go back to Japan again because it was. I need to be back there.
I mean,
I need to.
You had a lot of fun there. I mean, even when you were sick, you were having like a lot of fun. It's so different from here, you know, like everything that's like from how people are treated each other to the amount how cheap it is to get like something to eat there.
As someone who's always felt like they didn't like they stood out and didn't fit in just like general like North American society, even being in Japan and standing out in Japan is not bad, or at least in like Tokyo, because like you're already standing out because you're a foreigner, regardless of what you do or who you are, or what you look like. So like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Also, like, Japan's so much nicer than Americans. Bear with me here. I visited your country in multiple spots, and as a Canadian, going to Japan feels closer than closer in like people etiquette than going to America. America feels more foreign with how the people act than Japan does.
Yeah.
To me.
And it's because back then it wasn't as back in the 90s, right? Like 90s, like I everyone I knew was like hanging out with each other, having fun. There wasn't all this, you know, all like, I mean, there was still like robberies and like stabbings, shootings, all that stuff and all that, but like it was a simple time before the internet really started ramping up and giving us more information, because we get a lot of information from, you know, what we get with computers, AI, compared to back then where our information was what, the newspaper, you know, word of mouth, like a lot of things that were limited, but everyone was always together in a tight-knit community in in the neighborhood that you're in.
I mean, are you saying that you visited the States in the 90s and stuff like that a bunch, or?
I visited Chicago. Yeah, Chicago in the 90s. And Chicago is one of the, like, Detroit and St. Louis and San Francisco, like, really bad places now. Like, I mean, San Francisco is, especially, like, poverty and stuff like that. But, like, when I went to Chicago, it was great. I mean, I was a kid, and we went to the downtown area and had some great places, some old-fashioned areas, and the people that were there were super nice. And even then, like, I had so many amazing experiences, even in like Las Vegas, like 10 something years ago, but things just got progressively worse. And I completely agree with you. Japan just, like, especially those little tiny bars in the middle of nowhere, and they just treat you so well, and you sit down and they do all these amazing things, and they make you feel at home every single time. And that alone, especially how cleanly they are about that, there's barely any, like, there's nothing on the floor. Like, if they see anything, it's gone. Like, it's clean. It's so crazy. Like, and the seasons, yeah, like, they're beautiful. Like the cherry blossoms, and the events that happen there, especially like like when you visit the shrines are so pretty, seeing like shrine minions and stuff like that. And oh my god, thinking about it, like I haven't even been there, and I know the culture because I used to like get heavily into it for a little bit when I started watching anime, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. Did you want to talk more about Japan?
It's kind of hard to like talk about it, like, 'cause I don't want to sound like I'm being like, oh, Japan is the greatest place in the world, but for me, it's definitely like Japan's not perfect, and there's definitely some times I felt lonely, or I felt like, you know, maybe I was being a bit judged based on being a foreigner, but I think that's not the worst thing, and I feel like a lot of the positives outweigh those negatives personally.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of language barrier things too, but I found that anytime, I never forced anyone to speak English with me, so to speak. I always did my best to speak as much Japanese as I could, and I could see that that was like appreciated. So, and even when I couldn't say what I needed, I would, you know, bring out my translation app and try to be like, you know, mite, look at my phone here. This is what I'm trying to say. And I think they're just as long as you're kind and like considerate and like making an effort, then a lot of kindness will be shown back in return. And even just the default amount of kindness and respect that is shown in Japan by the majority, not all, of people is it's really nice to see.
Right. Yeah. And
I think it's just because like that's what their basic etiquette that they're grown up on. But I just feel like in some places in North America there's no baseline that is that strong.
Yeah.
For public respect. I'll just say public respect levels for your surroundings, the things like the arcade machines were in such good condition.
Yeah.
And you can tell that that's not just because of the amount of maintenance or upkeep, but the average user of those arcade machines is not slamming or being belligerent or like disrespecting the objects around them, you know?
Yeah, and it felt like more so it's like treat the place that you work like you treat your home. Clean it, big respect for it, because you're working in a place that people want to go to. And if you have it looking well and presented, people are also going to appreciate that a lot. And yeah, Japan is very, very, like, it's cleanliness is like top priority, because that is a very important thing for them. Especially I was just mentioning about like about the tipping thing, you know. In Japan, tipping is considered an insult. I never knew that. I wouldn't
say it's an insult. That's like one of the things that like bloggers like to say. It's just not a thing there. It's not that it's an insult. They'll just be confused at it. Is really the thing. But instead of tipping, you go to either girls bars, which is where there's, you know, girls who bartend or like hang out with you while you drink or drink like with you, club, right? And like a host club kind of thing. But you know, there's girls bars. There's varieties of things that underneath that, as well as like maid cafes and stuff. Yes. And instead of tipping, there is like various menu service items that the majority of that cost is essentially a tip. So if you buy champagne, or if you buy a checky photo, or you buy the girl a drink, or you pay for her to sing karaoke, or what, like the majority of that price is not actually the cost of the service, but really it's like tipping, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of
so
like,
but they like to put an item behind it. It's like it's like technically like subscriptions here. That's mostly if you think about it, a tip to the streamer. Yes, you get the ad free, but like if you get tier 2 or tier 3, yeah, you get a few emotes, but the majority of what you're doing is saying, hey, I want to support extra. I want to put in that extra little tip to support the person who's providing me good content, or I think they're a good person, or I just want to be nice, or regardless of that.
Like
so like their tipping culture is more like ingrained into the service fee, etc. If you want to tip, you just purchase more things.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Because you're basically, again, like you were saying, it's just more so of getting an item, but you're also taking like I guess gross margin of that and giving it to them at the end of their paycheck and something like an add-on.
The girls are making like a commission off the items for that are purchased, especially for something like champagne or something like that, like a bottle of champagne. Like that's usually like can be up to like $100+
Yeah.
for like a bottle of champagne. But it's like a huge, tremendous thing because that's like, wow, you're spending all this money on me. Thank you so much, etc., etc.
Smart way of doing it.
Because I was out with my manager and a friend of his, and a friend of his decided to buy like a bottle of champagne for one of the girls at the girls bar we were at, which was very nice. They actually had like a bit of like a Hololive theme to it. Like they had a bunch of the Hololive exclusive alcohols and merch behind the counter. It was very cool.
Calculations are correct.
Oh, got a raid.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see
But you know,
some
it was
serious
very
shit.
cool.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Weiss. Hi, everyone. My name is Midnights in Valhalla. I am the owner of the Midnight Bar in VRChat. VRChat's nightly bartender, Twitch partner, YouTube variety streamer, and first generation virtual market ambassador. We have the wonderful Ayumi right here. She has joined us here for just chatting. We were just talking about the being in Japan and what it's like being there as foreigner, and not only that, just the livelihood of what it's like. And also just saying the fact that she wants to go back, which I don't blame her. Thank you, Weiss. I do appreciate. Go follow Weiss. Weiss is actually one of my mods and one of my good friends. Preview right after raid and run though, since family just got in town. Go do your thing. I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you so much. I was gonna mention too of how they implement smart ways of, you know, like how gambling is done in Japan, right?
Well,
With
gambling is
yeah.
technically illegal.
Yes.
So gambling is, or not gambling, is done very differently.
Yes.
So you have things like pachinko parlors, which you win little either coins or little like metal balls, and then apparently this is just it's not official or anything, but there'll be another place you can go and exchange those for other things. Which will be a different whole business, like down the street, around the corner kind of vibe.
Yeah, and it's an interesting how they're able to. I guess you could say it's like a loophole of how they were able to do
loophole.
it. Yeah,
Loophole.
And I've seen them. They're very. You've been, when you were in Japan. Did you go to a pachinko?
I didn't step inside any of them because they're extremely loud, even from the outside. Like they're very, very, very loud. But like there was some cool like Evangelion and other like you can tell that the audience is for like our generation or older for these pachinko parlors, because it'll be like older animes and stuff like that that'll have the collaborations with them, or like themed machines, etc. There was one arcade that had like a few various pachinko machines and etc. or like or you know, not gambling slot machines, and one of the ones I did play was the like Madoka Magica one that I'd seen in videos and stuff, so I got to play that one. I definitely didn't win, but I only put like maybe $10 in it, so like it was fun. And then I saw an old man who was actually legitimately playing the games, and then I just passed my meager little winnings. I'm like, here, those all, because like I wasn't gonna use those or exchange them anywhere, so
Yeah.
I just passed that to an old Japanese man who seemed to be enjoying his time. So
That's so cute. I have to say too, Patty, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Birdsburg. Thank you. I know there was some other ones too, like I remember like what was it? I'm trying to remember the company, Konami. Remember back then?
Yeah,
when
Konami
started phasing more into pachinko machines. For a
yeah.
while. Like they had, what was it? Resident Evil. They had even.
I mean, that's not uncommon for any like
Mm.
any like companies in Japan to do.
Oh, of course,
I don't
of
think
course.
it's
But it was
strange.
more so it was like the fact that Konami was going into a different area of their company by doing more pachinko than games. After Metal Gear, what was it? Metal Gear, not Rising, but it was the zombie one. And that didn't do too well, and then they kind of slowed down. Now they're back and they're doing like they did the remake of Silent Hill 2, which I will be back to playing. Great game. And then they're also bringing back Snake Eater. They're bringing that back. A remake of that, which is amazing. My friend Solid would love that. And then many other things too, like I think even though there was still some games from Konami like Bomberman that was still being made, there weren't.
Bomberman. This is. I need to tell you about Bomber Girls.
Go ahead.
Have you ever heard about the arcade games in Japan called Bomber Girls? It is based off the Bomberman IP, but instead, there's like various gacha girls that you get to like unlock.
Okay.
So it's like multiplayer Bomberman.
Mm.
You can either play against the arcade cabinets against you, or online with any arcade machine that's running as well, or just versus CPU and stuff. At the end of every match, you also get to do a little gacha roll per game you play, and just like get to roll for either new items for the girls or like a new character, etc. But the thing is, the interesting thing about this,
Okay.
when you die in the game, when you lose a character life for the girls, there is an interesting splash screen that goes across the screen of the girls have taken damage and some clothing has ripped away, so to speak. Now the thing is, people started just purposely doing bad so that they'd lose lives and get to see the splash screen more often. And so the game made it so that you only get the uncensored splash screen if you do really well during that life and then die.
Oh, smart, because they knew the pattern people were doing, and then they kind of, I guess, was like an update for the machine or something.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cute.
But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to go out drinking and then come to the arcade and play Bomber Girls with friends. They have like pop-up stores for merchandise for it. There's like some of the girls are really cute. Let me
yeah, sure.
show you.
Yeah, for real, sure. Yeah. I for anyone in the chat too, I'm a big fan of Bomberman. I used to play it when I was a kid. I used to have the best one, in my opinion, was Super Bomberman 2 for the Super Nintendo, which is hard to find, by the way. That is very difficult to find. Also, Patty, have a good sleep. Thank you so much again for that gifted sub. And guys, again, thank you so much for the support tonight. Each and every sub means a lot, regardless if it's 100 or 5. You guys are absolutely amazing. Sega, I could talk about Sega over and over, especially how big Sega is. I was really sad that Sega closed. Hey, Freezy, hello. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Hydrate. All right, there you go. There you go. And yeah, no, like, Bomberman was an integral part of my life, as well as Tetris. And so those games I used to play a lot of. Next, of course, the classic. If we don't count Mario or Sonic, like the ones out there, yeah, Bomberman and Tetris were like my go-to things. So, I actually wanted to mention, Ayumi, did you ever see the fake Go arcade machines, like the ones where you get like the servants and you get the card out of the machine?
I didn't see any of those, I don't think.
Okay, because go ahead.
But here, I sent you a couple pictures
Okay.
of kind of what the game looks like there. That's just like one of the girls there, and then the arcade machines.
Oh, okay, now I see it. I love how very flashy it is too, like the colors and how
I'll have to send you a video at some point, just so you kind of like what the game actually looks like. There's a lot of really cute characters, and they make figurines of the girls and all sorts of things.
And this is like a pachinko machine in some way, or is it
No. This is just an arcade machine.
Oh, okay, cool.
But there is a gacha elements to it too, so you can spend. It's got some gambling elements if you count gacha mechanics as gambling.
Right. I love that there's so many, like, there's so many screens on it. You've got the flat screen for the touching, and then you've got the main screen for, of course, viewing, and then there's one on top. I guess that's just for the gotcha part when something pops up for it. And it looks really, really cool. That's why, like, Japan, especially like when I mentioned, remember the Sega arcade that closed? I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. It was a well-known place in Akihabara, and I think it was in Akihabara. And it was one of the well-known places that people would go to for arcades. And it was by Sega. It was a whole Sega building. And then they closed it down, and it went out of service. And it was sad because it was there for, oh my God, I think like 20 plus years. It was going for a while. Like, it was amazing. But I I do miss going to arcades. Okay, one thing I do enjoy is pinball machines. Do you like pinball machines, Ayo?
Yeah, I like pinball machines.
Yeah. What was if you remember any pinball machines and the times you played them?
Mm,
Which one was your favorite?
there was a Godzilla pinball machine that was really fun.
Yeah, especially when they do really well with the actual table itself. Like they have the 3D.
Yeah, yeah.
And you hit
It had like you could like trigger extra balls to drop and stuff too. It was a lot of fun.
My favorite was it was GoldenEye, which is a very rare machine to find. And people don't know GoldenEye. For people who don't know, it's James Bond 007. And if you're a little bit old enough to know, it was also a very big influence in a lot of FPS shooters called GoldenEye, of course, for the N64. The good old days. God, I miss going to my friend's house just playing it. Oh, you know what? So,
What?
what was your favorite game of all time? Personally,
That you can't just ask
gonna
what
throw that
my
out.
favorite
I'm gonna-
game of
mine-
all time
mine
is.
is Earth
Like, are we
Bound.
talking older games? Are we talking modern games?
If
Are
you
we
had-
talking like?
Any kind of game. It doesn't matter if it's modern or retro. If you had a gun pointed to your head.
Because then you have to like put like other you're not even giving me a genre here.
No, it's any. Yeah, that vague. I immediately said Earth because that was my childhood. I was grown up with it, and I know it's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games.
Mhm. I'm giving you a tricky curveball one. I'm gonna see if you can get one. Immediately, I guess you can say.
I feel like I'd have to go to the game that I keep going back to every like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, whatever comes. Like I always say. when
But Sean,
someone
you know
gives
what game this is gonna be, don't you?
Let's see. You'll go raid Tiffany when you're done. Hi, Amy. Oh yeah, sure. We'll go raid Tiffany Witcher. Yeah, we'll do that. I wonder if Vosh knows. I wonder. Because usually what I say when I give out that question, absolutely not. Okay, so Vosh doesn't.
Okay, well, I this sounds like such a basic bitch answer, but like there's, baby's first open world, so Skyrim just hit.
Yeah.
I always go back to play Skyrim for some reason.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, that's the thing. When I give out that question, it's more so, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a game that honestly would just get you back and playing it? And there you go. So yeah, Skyrim's great. The amount of mods you could slap onto that, like, hopefully it doesn't crash. That's the scary part, right? When you get enough of them, and you're just like, oh man.
That's half the fun is troubleshooting and finding out how many you can
Yeah.
put until it crashes. So
Well, you love doing technical stuff too. Like when something breaks, you like to fix it, right? You kind of like that kind of thing.
you say I love it, but I love when it works.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if you think about it in like an engineering kind of style sense of like, ooh, something's wrong. Let me see if I can fix it. I know some people that like that because it makes them, use their brain more than when they actually like play. It's weird. So, and I've had friends like that. So I thought to myself, because you are a techie, you love your techie stuff, especially all the new advanced stuff like me. I try and keep up with the times, especially phones, especially like PC, especially if I'm working. I want to try and make sure I'm able to have the smooth experience and make sure nothing goes wrong, right? Because nothing sucks more than something breaking, not knowing what it is, and then it just works again the next day, and you didn't even do anything, And it's so weird. Or like you go to a PC computer parts store, and there's something wrong with your computer, and they cannot replicate the problem because they need to replicate the problem so that they can help you. And then when you have to bring it back, it happens again. And you're just like, and you can't really like take a video of it because it's just like, so it gets frustrating. I've downloaded Novus Awakening. I'm like, wow, no wonder Ayumi has like 1,000 hours in this game. Well, I mean, having the experience of Skyrim, even though it's modded, yes. I'm the same with Fallout 4 with mods. I have 1,300 hours. So the most hours I have is VR chat, and that's 8,700 hours. About, and that's a social platform. If I had to do games, Team Fortress 2 is my most played with, I think, 2,200. About
Wow.
that. Yeah, I mean, it's Team Fortress 2. Like, come on.
I have a decent amount of hours in Dark Souls 3. That was like a big game that I played a lot of.
Yeah, yeah. If you I will actually.
What are my VR chat hours at now? Like
Yeah,
these
I'm
aren't
looking
even
at
the
this.
total hours because I've had like a different Steam account play VR chat too, but I think I'm at 2400. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a healthy enough. I mean,
It's a fair amount. I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
most
a-
people are at like 3k though, that I know.
Now I have one more question before we end tonight, because again,
Okay.
we actually got through a lot. So, because I wanted to mention about, like, when we talk about gacha, there's actually a good follow point on them. What's a favorite gacha game that you're looking forward to this year? Because I know there's some that are.
I've been continuously playing Nikkei, and I'm always excited for their anniversaries and their half anniversaries. Then we get like a really big addition to some of the main storylines. And it's just been Nikkei's just been really good.
I mean,
for gacha games, I really like. I know a lot of people say it's like a Gunner gacha game, and they're not wrong. But the story is actually very good, and I'd highly recommend like anyone who's like undecided, just like play like the first chapter of the game and then see how you feel.
Same with like Azure Lane. As much as that's pretty, up there too in terms of the Gunner gacha kind of style. That also has a really good story. I used to play a long time ago. What I'm looking forward to though is because Stellar Blade has got that Nikkei collab.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's also with the PC release, I believe. of the
Yeah, I've been
PC.
waiting for the PC
Same,
release
same. I
too.
want to play Nier Automata. I want to do that collab for that too. That's one of my things I'm excited for. The one I'm actually looking.
Did you see the thing about the nipple textures?
Yes, I did. Like someone like pushed the video really close, and you could see that, and they were like, "Mods are gonna go crazy." Like, oh boy, yeah, I can only imagine how it's
Already
gonna be.
built in, huh?
Yep, already built in. The devs knew, absolutely. But yeah, no. There is Silver Palace that's coming up. I saw, which is kind of like a Victorian. Did you see Silver Palace?
I saw it. I'm not sure.
So again, it's like a Victorian. It's your character's like a detective, and what you do is you're supposed to through the city. You're supposed to detect people out there, and then when you find them, you shoot them, and then it becomes like a whole battle system. It's very Withering Waves, which, by the way, fantastic game too. I started slowly getting.
I
back
haven't played it, but I've also been hearing that it's very focused on male protagonists for the Wuthering Waves.
Yeah, Rover. Yep. But I mean, the girls look phenomenal. Like, even the story is phenomenal too. The devs are very, very nice and concerned with their the community. So that's good. But yeah, no, I know to myself too is that I've
just been kind of getting tired of the. No, it's not that I hate gachas. It's just that it's always. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I did. I feel like
I've been getting tired of harem protagonist, essentially. Like, it feels like a harem anime all the time, and like I feel like it really takes away from the individual characters of all these friendship or love interests that the main that'll be flirting around the main character.
Yes.
And like I just want to hear more about their individual stories or their interactions with other characters, rather than everybody just being in love or enamored or obsessed with the your insert main character protagonist.
Yep. And there's
Because like that's one of the things I liked about Fire Emblem, that even though you had a self-insert protagonist, there was also a good focus on the bonds between other characters.
Neko is like
And not just protagonist plus every single other character being interested in the protagonist.
Did you see what Neko said in the chat?
But she plays Love in Deep Space. Hey, there's only
Yeah.
there's only was it how many? 5 guys? There's only 5 guys in that. Like,
Yeah.
5 big guys.
Someone just called
and
you
about
out
some
real
of thighs.
quick. Well, hey, it's man harem. Yeah. Well, hey, listen. There's not a lot.
Yeah,
of
but I don't go for all 5 guys. I go for like 2, sometimes 3.
You're not helping yourself. I feel I do agree with that though. I
Yeah.
100% I think about that as well. Like I've noticed that with a lot of recent or newer gacha games, they're going into that path of them going in and kissing them, like Snowbreak, which was a pretty interesting gacha game that came out a long time ago. It didn't do too well, and they started getting into the the gamification kind of thing.
I just start feeling bad for all these girls that are in love with main protagonists, and no one ends up with main protagonists, and it's all this will they, won't they. Everybody can have their own headcanon, but like, it's just odd. Even Genshin is like bad for that.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing too. I was going to mention because I thought that's what you were thinking of is like the burnout effect of gacha games as a whole. The fact that we get so many free-to-play games, and they're very to a point where it's oversaturated. And I try and play a gacha game. I last maybe a couple months in it, and if it doesn't give me what I'm trying to find, then
It's hard to keep up for me because you have to do all these dailies and weeklies. And if I'm already playing a gacha game, then I'm already doing those. And obviously, I don't want to just play gacha games. I want to play other games too.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be dragged back in for a specific event. But I've been finding both Nikkei and Love and Deep Space don't require me to constantly do weeklies and dailies. Like I can come back and forth pretty easily and not feel too left behind. And with those, there's not a lot of competitiveness to stay caught up either. You don't feel like I can't play. There's never I can't play this event because I'm not caught up. But some of these other gacha games like Genshin or Wuthering Waves or what's
like Zenless Zone Zero?
Zenless Zone Zero. I'm not sure about Zenless Zone Zero. What was the other one before that? Star Rail? Honkai Star Rail?
Yeah, Honkai.
There was like times where I'm like, shit, I have to get through like 3 chapters worth of story to catch up to be able to even start this new event that I'm interested in. And it's just becomes a huge time sink, and then the gameplay starts feeling like a chore. And once a game starts feeling like a chore to me, then I become uninvested. That's what happened with Destiny 2 for me. Is like the grinding turned into a chore. It turned into a job. It became no longer fun and whimsical.
Yeah, and it's at that point of like I miss. This is one of the biggest problems I find, especially when it comes to like Hoyoverse as well. When they start a new game up and they go for like maybe the first year or two, it's great, and then all of a sudden it just kind of falls off, and then they go to another game and they make another one. And I've noticed that pattern because Genshin was great back in the day when it first came out. Loved it to death. People were like crazy about it, which is understandable because at the time it was the first gacha game to be on PC too. Because most gacha games are just phone, right? And now we've got like Blue Archive that's going to be on PC now on Steam, which I know a lot of Blue Archive fans are really excited for. And then after that,
Love and Deep Space is the only one I play that's not on PC, but it's like that's not a stream game one for me. That's like a okay, this sounds bad. I was just like play on my phone in my bed. I'm not in my bed for other reasons. It's just like I'm relaxing. I'm relaxing.
No, we're not thinking about anything, Sus. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
But you know.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I do. Like when I lay on my bed, I'll bring out my laptop and I'll just kind of like maybe I'll be like, well, maybe I'll play Balatro because Balatro is just my thing.
Balatro on the phone is pretty good.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And I was also going to mention too is that I do like Star Rail. I really do love it, but it's hard to go back to it when they mess it up. It was good
when they mess it up.
Yeah, so recently what they've been having is a thing called a whale event that came into the game a little bit later on, which basically encourages you to spend more. More you spend, more you get, right? But not only that, but the story kind of started fading after Penacony, which is like,
oh no.
Yeah, and it got a lot more
convoluted.
Thank you. Yeah, and it just made no sense a lot of the time. So I stopped playing it. And the only game I play, also I forgot to mention because Neko is here, is the Doro, in the collab that's gonna be the Doro, for the Stellar Blade. So I'm like, they even the company, the company for them is also recognizing the Doro meme, which is phenomenal. I love that. But Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, hopefully maybe one day we'll get to a point where there'll be a good gacha game that you can keep playing and you don't have to worry about it. And we're seeing that a little bit with Wuthering Waves because it's been consistent and the story has been good. And even then, the characters and the main character is good too. So, instant pre-order when the door appeared. I was going to wait a bit, but whipped out the Platinum American Express card. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, as soon as I saw, I'm like, yep,
Yeah.
freaking Neko is there. But yes. Anyways, I think that's a
She
good
loved Adoro.
She loved Adoro. But yeah, no, we have made it through 3 hours. I didn't even realize the time. I looked at it, I'm like, holy moly. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and give it to Tiffany Witcher because she is streaming right now. So I'll go give the raid over to her. But Ayumi, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out. This is so much fun. We could have
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
we could have went over and, you know, done, like, we could have gone for another hour, talk about all other stuff that we could, but that would be for
Yeah.
another time. And I know you've got your thing
I know
you
you're
gotta do.
tired already, so.
I'm on 5 hours sleep, and I'm going to go in VR chat, and I'm going to relax after this, and I'm going to do some, you know, some hanging out.
5 hours of sleep. Let's put a screen really close to my eyes
and
now.
sleep, and then sleep. But yes.
Oh, you sleep in VR?
Sometimes, yeah. Big screen Beyond is great to sleep with because it's just that little strap, and then you can just, and you don't feel it. So it
Damn.
sometimes. I mean, you've done it many times too. Of course, like sometimes, and maybe for
Not
like
successfully.
not successfully. Yeah, I know you tried it for like a goal, and then it was.
Yeah,
like,
I've done it for
another-
goals in the past, but then it's just like, oh, that was the worst sleep of my life.
Yeah, and if you ever do end up getting a big screen, it's gonna be a big game changer. I promise you on that one. It's you'll never feel that way.
Honestly, I'm kind of tempted at this point to make my VR space even bigger by just getting rid of my bed and then maybe going Japanese futon style.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great idea to do that. I could fall asleep too easily in VR. Oh, by the way, there's an Elder Scrolls like game called Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon. If you want to check that out, I have seen. I might actually check that out.
Ah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, please go check out Ayumi. She's currently doing a donathon right now. You are on day what day are you on now?
It's gonna be day 8 once I go live.
Okay, and I think you're going live right after this, or are you going to?
Yeah,
be...
I'm probably give myself 30 minutes to get ready.
Okay,
So
I'll let you go and do your thing. And again, guys, go follow her. Go watch her stream. Go give her some love. Donate. Help her out. She's trying to get through the deadathon and help her live a comfortable life because she deserves it. I love you. I love you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. And for all of you, I hope you all had a wonderful night. Again, we're gonna go give it to Tiffany Witcher. So we're gonna bring up the credits. All right. And yeah, so let's go do that really fast. Let's go in end credits, and then we're going ready. Yes, and yes. I'll reset because we're gonna be going on there, and then Ayumi is awesome. There you go. Because that's the little cool thing that I can do with my and make it. How much do you want it to be out of default 100? You can make any number.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How much? What
so
to be?
It's like a tip. It's like a tip thing that goes and it generates on my screen when it's. So I'm gonna give you give me a number, random, any number.
69.
Okay, perfect, nice. I knew you were gonna pick that one, so I was gonna put it in anyways. All right, and then Tiffany Witcher, There you go. And then let's see, bam, and live for 15 hours. All right, set. All right, guys. And once more, my name is Midnights in Valhalla. I am the owner of the Midnight Bar in VR Chat. VR Chat's nightly bartender, Twitch partner, YouTube variety streamer, and first generation virtual market ambassador, wishing all of you a very, very happy rest of your May. And we're going into summer finally. And remember to drink responsibly, hydrate, take care of yourselves, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Alright, everyone. It was a good Alright, guys, get that midnight raid in there. We got 5 gifted subs tonight. Let's go. 5 subs. I will take that right at the end. And again, thank you so much for a wonderful month, guys. Again, so much. Unbelievable. I'm still like, wow. Congratulations, Rob. Number 1, 90 gifted to, for the whole month. Celix for 51, Dong 48, and then Jax 10,200 biddies getting number 1. Grouper with 1,200, number 2, and Rob with 1,000 at number 3. I will put every one of you. I'll put every one of the top leaders for both monthly gifters, top cheers, and of course, hi guys, I love you. Thank you. No matter if it's a slow day or a busy day, you all mean a lot to me. I appreciate you so much, seriously, guys. Summertime, and maybe, just maybe, a new outfit? Oh boy, just you wait. Summer's gonna get spicy. Also, she's playing the web fishing. Love you guys. Vosh, good to see ya. You be careful, okay? Be safe. My mons, thank you so much. Always appreciate it. I love you. I love you all. And merch sales top. Yeah, Quate with the $600 merch purchase. God, you know you could have just done something here, you goober. I love you anyways. You guys are amazing. And yeah, we'll see you next time. 28 viewers. Let's go. Rest well. And maybe I'll do a random impromptu stream before the end. Who knows? But for now, good night. Anyone in the Midnight Bar, be safe and enjoy your night, as well as anyone who's watching this over on YouTube. Thank you again. Appreciate you all. Good night. Mwah. Bye, everyone.